Welcome to the Black Club Birds View Podcast collaboration. I'm your host of the Black Club, B Note. He's your host of the Birds View Podcast, my boy Jay. What's up with it, bro?
What you got jumping, my mans?
Man, it's
Nothing,
been
nothing going.
been crazy, ain't it?
Go ahead, go ahead.
Been a lot going on, huh?
Hey, it always is, ain't it?
Man, say, what you been
We
had?
just
What
can't seem to catch it. You said, well,
you say? What?
I said, shit, we can't seem to catch it.
Yeah, I know it. We
It
always
don't
see.
never happen. It don't never happen on the Wednesday.
Nah, it's always at the beginning of the week, and by the time it get to us, by the time we do the show, uh, it's a little, a little late on it. But unless you want to start doing more than one day a week.
We gonna have to try something, man. Cause like I say, it's definitely we definitely missing in action.
Yeah,
But I think we got something good going, man. It just man, we never hit a miss.
that's
We
true.
messing around, start picking up new days, and then boom, here it is now. Ain't nothing jumping. We ain't got nothing to go for Wednesday.
Yeah, yeah. And it's been a couple weeks like that where we was like we were gonna go on ahead and try more than a day a week, but then those were slow weeks, so we ended up just doing Wednesday. But
Hmm.
we could figure something out. You know what I'm saying? That way we can
Yeah,
stay in the algorithm a lot more because this that's how it's based when it comes to this.
yeah.
But let's
Let me
go on
get
and
my
jump
camera.
into it, man. It's with the one thing that is still trending is Druski. They are mad. Some mad at him about
Ah,
his
they are.
skit.
They are.
Some
They are pissed off.
some just think it's funny, But I mean, to me, I know the truth behind it, so it hit a little different when you know what's really going on.
Uh, you know,
But
you know what they're gonna lead to. You know the truth.
oh,
They're
hey,
gonna hit you
we're
next.
gonna get into it. We're gonna get into it. What's your thoughts on that skit though? Did you watch it?
Man, I'm gonna be honest with you, man. You know I've been feeling that, man. I mean, hey, Juice can't did nothing but a skit, bro.
Yeah.
And to be honest, ah, he just put it in their face. I mean, y'all can't stand the fact that y'all have been sitting up in here participating in this buffoonery. And when Druski do it, it kind of show the true color.
Yeah.
Then what y'all been out here promoting regularly. You know what I'm saying? It's not no lost cause or nothing like that. No, he not making fun of y'all. He's showing y'all the truth. He's only acting out what others have done.
I
And
agree.
they can't stand that, man. That's crushing them.
Do you think mega churches are do you think mega churches are a scam?
Non-profit organizations, I think all of them are a scam that works together.
Right. What's up, Dwayne?
And when I say that, I mean, man, I should have brought more lighting. My lighting messed up in here tonight.
Yeah, I'm
But
tripping too for some reason.
it's all right. I get it
And it's
situated. But yeah, nah, man. I think that all mega churches and everything above, mega churches, funeral homes, and just anything in that branch of field, man. Anything that got to do with the Lord, I think it's all a scam.
yeah, it's crazy how I gotta pay to live and pay to die. Seems like everybody get
And pay to
offended
die.
about everything nowadays. That's true, Dwayne.
What do you
It's
say?
true. Everybody get offended about everything now.
Because
Everybody wanna be a victim of something.
and it's because I'm calling out your culture. So it's gonna be
Yeah.
a main problem with that.
Yeah.
When it's something that you believe in, and you have other people who see the problem in the situation that y'all having, it's gonna always cause friction. Always.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? It's never gonna be a time where everybody come together and it's gonna be like, ah man, I kind of understand it now. It's this stuff kind of crazy how they treating us. Nah, it's gonna be somebody that believes in that person and who don't want to ride against their beliefs because people hate being wrong. They gonna ride with it. You know what I'm saying? They gonna stick with it and fight for it until the end.
Right.
They'll die wrong. You know what I'm saying? What's up, Dwayne? My bad, man. I was busy on the computer, man. But what's up with it, brother? But yeah, man, people will die wrong with that, man. Nobody wants to be wrong in no situation.
Yeah, that's the problem. And everybody want their point of view to be the right one. And you know what's crazy about like churches like that and what he was portraying is they do operate like corporations. You know, like they operate like a business.
Yeah, they do.
And that's the thing about what religion and faith and all of that has become is a business. What it started, that's what it was meant to be anyway. It was meant as a control mechanism that turned into a profitable business because they actually
And they
used it to
winning.
control the slaves.
And they are winning.
Yeah,
In
they
the
win.
eyes of what they doing out here to the community, man, they're definitely winning.
Yep. Yep. Because I mean, when you look at the pastors that are the pastors of these mega churches, they got private jets, luxury lifestyles, but the
And they putting it
congregation,
in your face.
yeah, they don't care because you're gonna keep coming back
They
every
putting it
Sunday.
in your face, bro.
You're gonna keep coming back.
That's the thing that get me. And like I said, you got the grandmas and the people who going through the struggle, going through everything so much that they believe so hard and so strong, man, that it ain't really nothing you can tell. You really can't even say them.
Yep. Now you can't. They believe what they believe. They've been believing it for so long. They grew up, you know, with that type of mentality. They taught their kids that mentality, the grandkids, so it was passed down from generation to generation. And that's why so many black people have been deceived for so long by
Yeah,
religion. I believe that's what's held us back. That's besides, you know, what's going on in black culture, black religion or religion period is what's held us back as a people, as a community. You know what I'm saying? Because what people fail to realize is most mega churches are governed. They already
most definitely.
have,
All of it's governed.
yeah,
Even regular churches, everything is governed, man. It's to keep you at a certain level, man. It's to prey on the weak. You know what I'm saying? It's you ain't never heard about no pastor or nothing in the community trying to uplift and trying to bring something together where where everybody else profited off the situation. It's
yeah,
always the church, the weak, and then you know what I'm saying, the less unfortunate.
yeah.
It ain't never been, ah man, you in a situation, we're gonna try to upbring you, we're gonna try to get you out your situation. Nah, man, come over here. I'm gonna help you. I'm gonna counsel you about your struggle, but I ain't gonna help you get out of it. That's a, you know what I'm saying? A crazy mentality to have, man. And we've been dealing with that for multi years.
Dwayne say, do you remember when Jim Carrey and David Wayans did a skit where they was making fun of the pastors on their living color?
Mm,
I don't remember that one. I'm pretty sure it was something funny though, knowing them two. But that's the
yeah,
thing though,
me too.
when they do those type of skits and you know those type of shows and stuff like that, they ain't doing nothing but telling us the truth. They just
Yeah,
putting it, they making it seem like it's
they putting it
comedy.
in your face,
Yeah. They make it seem like it's comedy so they can get away with it. But it's just
and
the
that's all
truth.
it be. That's all it be, man. People think it's jokes and hee hee ha ha. Nah, man. They could put it in your face and laugh about it and joke about it, and you would think that it's all for hee hee and ha ha. But in reality, nah, man. It's just something that they know
Yep.
that you ain't picked up on yet.
Yep. That's
And
the problem.
I hate that they really can't see that.
A lot of them see it, they
That's
just
the
don't want to. Like every part that Druski did, it was something like the when he was flying in, it was a preacher that actually did that. You know what I'm saying? Flew in over the church and all of that, which
yeah.
it
He
was a
ain't doing nothing
dude.
but copy off every last person.
That's it. And folks is mad about it because he's exposing the truth about it, especially at the end where he was like, the dude came to him and said something, and he asked him, did he pay his tithes or something like that, and he was like, no. He said, get away from my car. That's how them pastors really are.
Yeah.
That's how they really are.
Yeah. You ain't done nothing for the you ain't done nothing for us.
They never do.
What we look like?
What does the church actually do for the community today?
Say you come to church and give tithes and offering.
Besides take, yeah, besides take from the community, what do they do for the community? Because if you really get into what tithes is supposed to be meant for, You got some up loud.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm trying to get fix the audio over here. That's my fault.
If you
But
got
yeah.
if you
Nah, I'm
look
listening to you.
into what tithes, I was looking it up. So tithes are generally directed to the local church as the storehouse, which is what God said it was supposed to have been meant for in Malachi chapter 3, verse 10. He said that it's in the Old Testament, bring all the tithes into the storehouse that there may be food in my house.
Hmm.
What a storehouse said for any of these churches.
The problem with what they got going on, bro, and what they don't realize is them tithes are really for the people.
That's
Oh,
what it's
let me turn
supposed to
this
be
down.
for.
The tithes are it's really for the people, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's really supposed to be for the people. It's supposed to be for if I pay my tithes, you're supposed to take that to the treasury or whoever she is.
Yeah.
She's supposed to when you leak that envelope and seal it and send it to the back, they're supposed to keep that for you when you have hard times. It's not supposed to go to the church every goddamn Sunday.
Yeah.
That's not what tithes are. Those are your blessings. So how people treat it is you basically like, you know what I'm saying? They basically slapping you in your face.
Yeah, like the pastor
Telling
that
you,
what he do?
like, you
He
know what I'm
had
saying?
like a Bentley on stage or something like that.
Yeah, but you can't get a prayer, you can't get an amen, you can't get nothing
Mm-mm.
when it comes time to you being being down on your luck.
Ask him to help you pay your light bill. Or ask him to help you get some grocery. Do you remember Pastor Bishop when he was scamming people? Yeah, the pastor that was in
I remember
Detroit.
all of them, man. I remember everything. I remember how they out here doing these folks regularly, man. It's
Yeah,
really sickening.
yeah,
It's really sickening, man. And
yep,
these people don't understand that, man. You really are living in a problem where you don't understand that it's really it's really lost outside, bro. Like
yeah,
what we talking about right now, man, it's so dark.
yeah, yeah. It's gotten to a point to where
He'll have a what do you call it? He'll have a meeting with his board and his staff, and they'll decide whether they want to help you or not, regardless how bad you
yeah,
struggling. And they'll real life shut you down, bro. They don't care. You know what I'm saying? It's a wicked world we live in, bro. The world. It seemed like this is the answer and this is the place to go, but I just don't understand how people get lost in the system where they feel like what we doing and who we praising and what the preacher said is supposed to help us out. Again, like I said on the show before, ain't no prophets, bro.
yeah.
It ain't no prophets, man. I ain't heard a prophet yet.
Nope. They
That's
supposed.
my problem. Wait, but yeah, go put it in
It's
the hallway for me. Just sit in the hallway. Don't close it. But yeah, that's my biggest problem with churches, man. It's scripted, bro. It's a horror
it's
story for
it's
people.
it's it's
It's
manipulation, emotional manipulation.
at its finest. At its
Yep.
finest, bro. At its finest, and it's really dark and scary. Shut up. But yeah, it's really manipulation at its finest, man. And people, you don't like to do homework. You come in blind already,
Yep.
and so then when you blind, now you looking for this man to give you the answers to argue with, and all he doing is reading out the Bible. You letting this man tell you what the Bible says. You can't read the Bible for yourself.
Right.
Well, now people
Yeah.
can because they've changed it up so much.
Yeah.
But beforehand, you couldn't read out the Bible. And what they done was they let you go to school to learn how to read from the Bible, so you can have a higher power than what people, know what I'm saying, than the people in your community because they can't read out this Bible and understand it. But you can,
Right.
so to say. So then you word the Bible in your own words and preach it to the people, and they feel like what you saying And relating is something that's coming off the tongue of God. Nah, man, that's rehearsed, bro. That's
Yep.
child's play.
Yep.
And like I said, that's something I ain't never understood, man. I hate that my grandparents and my aunties, my uncle. I heard that everybody is lost in that world because that's a dark place to be.
Yeah. But
Yeah, I can't.
a lot of people have their beliefs, whether you believe in God or you don't. At the end of the day, it's all to me, it's all a scam. Hmm.
God,
And something, yeah.
in something. But to go in this church house and believe in a man that's manipulating you out your money is crazy to me. And I never understand it, man.
True.
They'll wish ill on you because you don't believe in what they believe in. God gonna spite you down. God gonna do X, Y, Z. You know what I'm saying? That's crazy work, man. That it don't make sense to me.
Yeah. And nobody really checks the pastor of these mega churches.
Never, never. Man, these pastors are gay. They gonna get your audience pregnant.
Yeah.
They gonna scheme your money. They gonna give you every reason and resource under the sun on why you should keep praising them, regardless of how much wrong they doing. They will word the Bible into their right.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Yep.
saying? And
Or take certain key
it
points
happens
out of the
more than
Bible that'll fit their narrative to make it seem like they right.
exactly, man. It happened more than regular, bro.
Yep. And it's crazy because they always say God spoke to them right before the offering. You ever notice that?
Yeah. I give you one better. It's just like that old saying. What's that saying when they were like, honor their mother and honor our father. Don't basically don't disrespect our fathers and
Yeah.
everything. It's a little bit more to that scripture. They don't never talk about that. It also say don't provoke the child.
Yep.
You ain't never heard a parent say nothing about that.
No, no, they conveniently leave that part out.
That right there is the main is what I'm talking about mainly. You know what I'm saying? You word it to how you want it to be how you want it to sound. That's the same thing a pastor doing, man.
Yeah.
If I make it sound good, if I don't make it sound good, I'm not getting paid this week. That's what people need to understand. If I don't go to work and perform, it's a chance I could get laid off. In the past situation, he's an entrepreneur. If I don't go out here and sell these tickets, nobody's coming to the show.
Yep.
The only difference between an artist and a pastor is a pastor get paid in tithes and collection plates. He's seen that bitch around 3 times a sermon,
Yeah.
3 times in one day.
Yeah. And
The
gonna tell you
bill
for
and
three
mortgages
different
only due.
reasons.
You feel me? Mortgages only due 1 time a month. Rent, whatever, with no taxes. You pay this man 3 times for 4 weeks. Where the rest of them 3 weeks going? And this is another thing, bro. A pastor get paid separately.
Yeah.
A pastor doesn't get paid by the church. I mean, by the church's tithes and offering. That's just money for the church.
No, they get a governed
He
check.
gets paid.
They get a check according to how many people they have in the church. The more people you have, the bigger the check. A lot of people don't realize that.
I'm
See, a lot of
telling you,
these
man.
churches gonna have their lights on as long as they keep people coming. They ain't got to worry about nothing else. All what people paying and
Gotta worry
tithes and
about
offerings
nothing,
and all of
man.
that, that's just extra.
I gotta worry about nothing. I'm trying to tell you, bro. It's stand it. We living in a world where it's either I'm gonna get these. You know what's crazy? I really can't say that for all churches now that I'm thinking about it, because you have Catholic churches and other religions. Man, they actually take care of their people, bro. It's really a black problem. Don't get me wrong.
I
Now,
don't
mega
know.
churches, you do have your white. I mean, mega
I was
churches, you
gonna
do
say
have your white.
yes.
You know what I'm saying?
It's about
Don't
even.
knock me, but I'm talking. But I'm saying like, come back to the hood though.
But if you look at the hood, it's a church on every corner.
It's a profit.
Everywhere
It's
it's
a
a
profit.
McDonald's, it's
You
a
can spell
church.
profit. You can spell profit however many ways you want to. Profit is a profit
Yeah.
in the church house. It's a profit.
Yep.
And you in the business, you're looking for profit. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody honestly respecting these pastors, man, and living in these and walking in their shoes, man.
No.
It don't make sense to. You know what I'm saying? You really losing yourself in them situations.
Yep. Because you're not gaining nothing from it. I mean, like a lot of them, they playing on your emotions, so they really just going off of. They know the common thing that black people go through, so they use
Hmm.
that and make you seem like it's so inspirational to get you to pay this money, and then at the end of the day, you still in the same position, maybe even worse.
Yep. Just gonna put you in the words, man. You gonna leave out of there feeling like you're blessed. Oh, Pastor, this right here happened to me. This right here, this right here, uplifting your word last week. It showed me so much.
Mm-hmm.
You just really this is like music, man. You related to what he said. No one said that's
That's
it.
it. And
You're
all
not
you got,
getting
I
anywhere.
mean, and that's so easy to do with black people, especially when it's something that's going on like a say a cop killing or something. That's easy to make it relatable. Racism, easy to make it relatable. Struggling because we all in the same position, basically the same similar situation, so it's easy to make it relatable, talking about the struggle. That's why a lot of rappers,
Hmm.
you know what I'm saying, succeeded back in the day, because that's what was relatable, the struggle and then the hustle.
Yep. I'm telling you, man. It kind of go hand in hand, man. How people do it, man. It really don't make sense that people are falling for it. If you are sad and weak, and I say a sentence that you can relate to, if you've been listening to zero all week, you gonna feel like you damn near zero.
Yeah.
If this pastor say anything in this nature, it's almost the same thing.
Yep. Yep. And that's how they get you.
I don't. I honestly don't get it.
I seen this article, and they was talking about 5 criticisms of large churches, and so I wanted to see what your thoughts about each one. So it said, number one, it's a one man or one woman show, which most of the time it is. You know, like the major name, the major pastor of the church is one pastor. Number two, the people who attend are blind sheep, kind of like what you was just saying. They blind sheep, of course. A lot of people blind when they go into these churches. It said big churches don't produce real disciples. That one right there kind of stuck with me, because it's like, why are there no more disciples like it used to be?
The small churches do disciples. They got a congregation of scheming, of scheming. They just got titles, bro.
Yep,
I mean, what are they? What work are they doing? What work are they going out here doing?
yep.
Like I say, the only work that they doing is sitting behind that pool pit, and then when it's time to go cast a judgment, they'll come together and ride against whoever they want. All they doing is making them have a better conscience and sleeping at night about telling you no. That's it, bro.
That's it. That's
That's
it.
it. Miss
Yep.
Mary asked for Miss Mary needed 1,200 for a heart surgery. She ain't been to church in 3 weeks. She haven't paid her tithes in almost 2 months.
But she done
Uh,
paid for 2, 3 years straight, $10,000 worth of
Miss
tithe.
Mary been there. Miss Mary been there for 20 years.
You know what I'm saying?
Miss Mary been there
Just
20
started missing
years.
tithes, but guess what? They're gonna deny.
Shh, they gonna deny.
Yep.
That's church for you.
Yep.
At least where I come from, you know what I'm saying, the black community. That's you know what I'm saying. But they have a fundraiser or they have a board on side of the wall. We trying to get XYZ to build this side of the church. We need this for the children to do such. We need come on, can we get 120,000? We need to get you know what I'm saying?
It was it was a church when I was growing up, bro. They had a building fund. My whole childhood just about. They were supposed to build this church and had it built and all of it. To this day, it's still not there. And I'm shit. I done been out of that state over 20 years.
It's people, and I don't want people to feel like I'm saying that people don't deserve to give or they don't have it. But you trying to tell me the situation you went through in life let you meet God? I didn't damn near met death 3 times. I ain't met nobody. I ain't met the devil. I ain't met Jesus. I met my fuck up is what I met. I met my I'm thankful to be alive.
Right.
Was it. Didn't nobody come save me. It was me realizing that damn, if I slip up like this again, it's gonna cost me. I didn't have to go and say, "Oh, God save me." No, I got exactly what I
Yeah.
got. They you know what I'm saying? This might just be a situation where they didn't come to kill me or in that situation. They came for exactly what they got. Woke my ass out, got what they got, and got up out of there. The plan succeeded, successful. Now you got some people that you run into some people that don't give a damn.
Yeah.
They got murder on their mind.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And judging on the person you are, kind of decide whether you live or not. Because if you gonna get buck and rowdy and you gonna tussle and fight, you might not. You know what I'm saying? If you don't want to do that, you might not survive. Or but if you a problem, bye. You know what I'm saying? It's that simple. Or if you had a wreck, oh my God, nothing but God save me. No, but you had a wreck and got lucky.
a
They say it ain't even just really luck. It's just
a lot of people
man,
use the devil as like in case something bad happened, that's just the devil. No, it might have just been your bad
and I don't
decision
like
making.
that.
Might have just been you making
Exactly,
a
and
bad
I hate
decision.
that. People look at me like I'm a devil worshiper because I say, why am I blaming the devil? The devil really working on me. Man, that nigga might be in the jacuzzi chilling, but he working on you because you out here making bad choices and you reaping the benefits of it. That ain't the devil, man. That's you. He been really busy with me today. Now you chose to stay up to 3 o'clock in the morning and drink, and your motherfucking sleep is causing you to have bad luck outside, and you trying to blame it on the devil. Nah, man, you been partying for 3 days, Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
Right.
Come Monday, you having a bad day. Nah, that's not the devil. That's you and your lack of sleep and your lack of adulting. you, you lazy. You know what I'm saying? Your body tired. You can't complete a task.
Yeah, you
You
can't
know what I'm
function
saying?
with no sleep. That's for sure.
You can't function. Your body will treat you like it's bad luck because you have a bad gut and you have lack of sleep. Your body has signs of showing you that nigga, this is not we not you know what I'm saying, we not gonna function right. You damn near borderline retarded at this point because you ain't got the proper rest. You ain't had the proper meals. You know what I'm saying? Just all that in the nature, man. And people treat it like it's either a god or a devil complex. Nah, man, you just out here bullshit and getting the work done and you believe in God, so therefore it's kind of working out for you.
Yeah. A lot of people
But
don't realize what you
uh,
put out is what you will get back.
and they say it all the time.
Yeah. You put out good karma,
They
you
say
put
it
out
all the
good
time.
energy, you'll receive it back. That's just how the
They
universe
say it all
works.
the time, man.
Even rapper
I know, don't
Ti
understand it.
has came out and said that he doesn't connect with church because he views it as a business and a show, comparing services to Broadway productions or TED Talks, feeling they become performative and money focused rather than genuinely spiritual. Though he believes in God and the Bible. I mean, basically, he's saying the
That's a
same
rapper
thing we're
hating.
saying.
That's a rapper hating on a rapper, bro.
A rapper hating on a rapper.
That's all that is. That's industry beef, bro. That's it.
They do the same
All
thing.
that is industry beef. They do the same thing, bro. One is mad because the other one is making more money.
Yeah,
A pastor looking just as fly as a rapper
yeah. If not fly,
is causing friction, if not fly. It's causing friction in the community.
Because the
That's
thing with
it.
these pastors, they don't got no major overhead like these rappers do, where you got to pay the labor for
Boy, they
studio
money
time.
tax free,
Yeah, and it's tax free.
and it's tax free.
I'd be hating too a little bit.
I'm telling you, man, it's that simple to understand, man. The way the mind, bro, should be studied. How quick people are to believe. You know
Oh,
what I'm saying? That
it's a lot of studies
it's
on it. It's crazy how, especially with us, they say we have something in the back right here called the worship gene, to where we want to. So they play on that because they know we want to worship something. We want to be part of something that's a higher being, and that's just
I
naturally in
believe
us.
it. I believe it because it's definitely 89. It's definitely 98% sheep outside,
Oh yeah,
and the other percent is like is looked down upon. But you don't look down on the rich though. That's what get me.
no, that's what I don't understand. That's even like with sports, right? The fans would get mad at a player for not wanting to accept a certain contract or something like that, but never say nothing to these billionaire owners who make billions every year off of these players that's risking their lives. They ain't even got to touch the field. It's very
And they
similar.
just
I don't
they
understand why we
taking
do
off on
that.
them.
I don't
Hmm.
understand why we do that as a people. We take the side of the
I never
millionaires and the
understand none of
billionaires over the regular person. That's the same thing with like tip culture, right? They get mad. You see a lot of people posting about, oh, these people don't leave tips and this, and that. But why don't you say something to the establishment that's paying you? Because I didn't already
Oh
paid
my
your employee.
God, boy! Did you put that in the status?
Nuh-uh.
Are we talking about that tonight? Because I got 1,000,006 on that one.
I can add it to
Tell
it.
you something. I said, listen, I said something about that shit last year and years before. You should be arguing with your boss,
I
with
didn't
your
already
owner.
paid your
Why
employee
y'all? Why are you,
for the food and your
bro? Listen,
service.
why are you 32 taking tips? No, you should be on salary. Makes no sense. This man just charged me $150 for a meal
Yeah,
for three. I know for a fact if I go to Apple's and buy this meal, I can make five, six, seven, 8 plates.
yeah,
You trying to tell me for 3 meals I paid $160? A kid's meal, so it's only two adults. Let me take that back. Two adults, one kid.
yeah.
$160. You trying to tell me you don't eat off that? You don't get $20 off that?
That's why I'm
Off the
like,
back
how
end? I got
how
to
is
pay
that
you that
even
20.
possible? That should cover the cook and the server.
That's the same shit with the church, boy. You
That's
said something, then. That's the same shit with the church. You're blaming me for they mess up.
what they mess up because
You know what I'm saying? You
and
blaming
then
me for what they putting in your ear.
they be putting people, blasting them on social media, everything because of a tip. And it's like, why don't y'all say nothing to these $1 million establishments? These people working hard for their money. They just want to go out and enjoy a good meal that they done earned during the week. But your establishment is
The
$1 million establishment, but you want to get mad at the hardworking person that might just be making ends meet. I don't I,
you
I
want
don't
them to come in.
understand
You
it.
want the tab to say 160 and they put another 40 on there.
Mm,
Not 20, not 5, not whatever change they got in their pocket. You want them to write down and say, okay, I'm gonna add another 60 on here. Um,
my
to
bad.
feed you. You work Monday through Friday. So if I tipped you 60, the other person tipped you 60, you already at $120 per table.
Per table.
So how so what you trying? You a stripper at this point. You trying to get rich. Strippers don't even ask for that. You work Monday through Friday, Monday through Sunday, whatever. If you make $20 a table, $5 a table, at the end of the day, you're eating.
Yeah. Why is it that they not
You're
paying
making
you
a
more?
killing.
Why is it that they don't get paid a regular $10 an hour or 12. You know what I'm saying? Like, why do they have to depend on tips? I never understood that. Because they coming in, clocking in just like any other person is. So why
Any
don't
other
these
person do.
establishments pay them the same way they would a manager or somebody like that? Because they on salary, they ain't based on tips.
They ain't based on none of that, man. And like I said, I never understand it. I'm lost in why people point the finger at other people, bro. That's
Yeah,
that's the most craziest thing to me.
yeah. They
I
want they
never
want the
understand it.
regular hardworking person to cover for something that they employers should be covering. If it should your percentage should come out of this meal. So every meal that you do per day, you should get a certain per diem from it, a certain payment out of it. Whether it's
Yeah.
$10, if they get some $50, you get 10%, $5. You know what I'm saying? That's how it should be. That way you done earned your wages for the week.
Hmm.
I don't get that.
I
I never
never
understood
will,
that. I
bro. I
never
promise
agreed
you.
with it. We the only country that do that because other countries they don't even accept tips. That's shameful to them.
But think about it though, man. It has to be us because it's in the restaurant industry. Like this is like it's already understood. Like this how it's gonna go. You will wait this table, but you get your money off tips.
Right.
You get your money off of gratuity. And then this the crazy part. Let's not stop here. Because on some receipts, the gratuity is in the receipt.
It's already
But they
added.
still want you to put money on the goddamn tip thing.
They still want you to tip, even though gratuity, taxes, all of that is already
Oh,
added.
that's been already been took out.
But I'm supposed to cover even more. So now you want $50 because I done paid $150. No, it don't work like that.
Boy, I'm trying to tell you now that's the topic that needs to be had. Because we need to get some waiters in here. Because
Yeah.
I know I've had a debate with at least three of them on Facebook. Just why you feel like you're entitled to that? You mad
And they'll be like, because
six
I'm
people at the
giving
table?
good service. Well, that's your job. That's what you filled out that application
That
to
ain't even
do.
your check. You ain't even did
You
nothing.
just
If
you
that's the
just
case, let
grabbed
me
the
give you.
plate. They set it up for you. All you did is grabbed it, walked some steps, and set it down. Now, I understand that that's a little,
Get this cook's 80 because this cook did the job.
and they don't get no tip.
I want to give a hand. No, I'm saying I want to give a hand clap to the cook.
Exactly. Your your internet,
Oh, I'm
yours
sorry.
tripping now.
You said what
It
happened?
was kind of lagging a little bit.
Which part? My mic or my?
The camera, yeah, it seemed
You
like
good
it
now?
caught back up.
Yeah, it's just lightning, man. Let me see if I can move it closer. Hold on. Give me just a second. Go ahead and keep talking. I'm gonna try to find me another
All
light.
right, but yeah, what y'all think about that chat? Whoever in here, I see we only got a few people tonight, but how do y'all feel about tip culture? Do y'all think that it's inappropriate or appropriate? Should the people be paying for it, or should the businesses be paying the people more? What do y'all think? Because I feel like it's more on the employer. Why don't they have to be responsible for the employees making a decent wage? If you know this is the only way that you're gonna get your service and get your business taken care of, why not take care of your people? Why rely on other people? I think it's weird for pastors to ask money. I think they too. I don't understand why pastors do that. The business, Mr. Howard, I say the bit. Yeah, I agree, man. I feel like it's on the business. Why am I responsible for your employers making sure they get enough money to make a living when they working for you? They coming to work for you. I think it's weird for pastors to ask for money. Yeah, well, the thing is, they supposed to, but it's supposed to go back to the people. They're supposed to have a storage or like a savings account specifically for that. So say if one of their members need a light bill paid, well, if they've been paying their tithes, that should come out of that. They should have enough to cover it. So when they do need it, but I think that that should be more on the businesses than the people because why should I be covering for your service when I'm already paying for your service by paying for this meal? You bringing it out ain't got nothing to do with me. That's between you and your boss. Let me see. Chat, did y'all hear about this? Christy Scott and her husband Desmond Scott have announced they're getting divorced. Alleged cheating, sending the internet into a frenzy. Christy Scott announced that they're getting divorced with reports suggesting a shocking end to the internet couple's relationship. Yeah, you kind of seem like it got worse. I can hear you.
I'm still lagging.
Yeah, okay. Let's see it.
Let me try to back out and come in because
All
I don't
right.
got my light. Let me see. Hold on, let me see. I need my studio, man.
So they were supposed to be childhood sweethearts. They had been sharing the 3-year long house renovations of their dream home in Houston, Texas, which had recently been finished. The news broke on January 10th, with the divorce filings being made public and Desmond sharing a statement to his Instagram that said they were splitting. He felt like a lot of it was his fault. He take full responsibilities. From what I read, he had told they was already separating. He had told her that he wanted to leave and he was going to be divorced. And so during the separation, it's where he cheated. Is what I read. And then she took that and used that, of course, in the divorce filings. But allegedly, he had already told her he was wanting to be separated. Yeah, you back now?
Can you see me
Yeah.
now? Okay. I moved the light a little bit closer, man. I ain't
Did
got.
Chief Keef get shot? Oh, let me look that up.
Wait, what? Who did what? I know you didn't say Keith Lee got pop.
Let me see.
Nah, man, we rooting for him, man. Not over no food, right?
Man, I wouldn't doubt it because say no,
Not
he was
over
not
no
shot
food, right?
recently with viral rumors claiming that he was on life support after being shot in Chicago were proved false. Confirmed by his
Oh
manager,
yeah,
who stated he
man.
wasn't even in Chicago. He was, however, the target of a shooting in New York, but that was 2018. Shots were missed, striking the hotel instead. So no, he didn't get shot. Man, you gotta be careful with
Why in
this
the hell is
internet,
this?
boy, because they'll have you dead and you sitting at the house.
But I'm saying, how in the hell y'all trying to buy the Keith Lee? What the hell Keith did?
Huh?
I said, what the hell Keith do?
I mean, he don't even really do nothing no more. Didn't he say he was like changing his life and all of that?
But I'm saying, like, what could he have? He critic food. Like, who is he into it
No,
with?
no, Chief Keef, the rapper.
Oh, Chief Keef. My
Yeah, yeah,
bad.
yeah.
My
You
bad.
thinking
My
of
bad.
Keith Lee.
Like you said. Yeah, that's what I was saying. Like, damn, you a food critic, bro. How the hell? Okay, yeah, keep Chief. Yeah, I can understand that. Now, if they
Nah, he didn't get shot. Dang, that's crazy how they'll put that out about you though.
it's crazy, that's wild. Is my
Yeah,
headset working?
I can hear you.
I gotta which
Dwayne
out.
said I respect Chief Keef when he
Okay,
moved
okay.
out of
Let me make sure.
Chicago because he said he wanted a better life. Yeah, he did.
Keith Chief is the longest lasting artist out of Chicago to make sense.
Him and yeah, because when he got out of there, he really changed his life around. He really did.
I'm not giving no dabs to G Herbo. None of them. He did what he did at a young age, made his money and got out the way
Yeah, he did.
early. You know what I'm saying? You didn't hear about him crashing out while making these millions.
Nope.
He ain't had no internet. He ain't had none of that. You know what I'm saying? He had that one little situation and he profited off of it because he made that badass song. I don't know. I don't really follow rap like that, but I remember he made a song about New Jersey or something, and it went up. But other than that, you don't hear about. I mean, you just saw him catching stripes in the streets. He gonna fight. He gonna do whatever. But growing and understanding that he making money, man, he got the hell out the way, man. You got to respect that, bro.
Yeah. Yeah.
When we
Oh,
talk
wow, so
about
he
rap
really
music,
did change. Yeah. I get to him.
that's why I say when you talk about rap music, bro, you really got to give him his dap, bro, because you really done that, bro. You know what I'm saying? You wasn't out here steady polluting the air, polluting. Nah, man, you did your work, made music, and you done something, whatever you doing with your life. I don't have no
You
idea,
can tell he
but
really
you
listened to the old heads because that's what a lot of them did.
exactly.
The TIs, the Jeezys, the 50 Cent, Jay Z's, they made their money once when they was hot. Once it kind of sizzled out, they went other routes. You know what I'm saying? And you
Yeah.
could tell he
Now,
had somebody
now,
in his ear
now,
like that.
now, now, now. I'm gonna say this, and I don't mean no harm, but I got to take Ti out that group.
Why you say that?
Ti ain't grew up yet. He have, but he have
I don't
mainly
know.
because
He ain't the same as he was when he came out with I'm Serious and
mm, I don't want Ti to
Bring Him
take no.
Out.
I don't want Ti to take no offense of what I'm saying about what's going on. But I have to honestly say, no, Ti
He,
still like on that chatter shit.
he doing comedy now. You know what I'm saying? They had that little show going for a while.
Listen. I listen. I recently took Ti off that list, bro. I had got a badass list too. He been on that bitch for years, but I recently took him off that list. But I have to honestly say, the way he was moving outside and the shit he was preaching, I was not for that. And I mean, you can't really knock me for having my opinion behind you how you speaking on the media, regardless what you mean. How it's being portrayed on the media, I'm gonna take it and run with it, bro. Because to me, it wasn't a good look for the culture or how you was moving outside. You
What
could
was
be
he
for the
doing?
culture, you could be for your people. Just like I say with the Gucci situation, we're gonna stop wearing Gucci for 2 months. I hated that, bro. You going around here chastising niggas because you don't like what Gucci did, but you saying we're gonna cut him off for 2 months. Or
Was
just
that
how
wasn't
he
that about the
talk and just
racist stuff though that Gucci said? Said some like
who cut something out. Why would you promote cutting something off to show that our dollar matter instead of just cutting them off? Because let's not remember that Gucci was putting money in niggas' pockets. So you don't want to cut them all the way off, but you just want to show them. You want to make them an example what you all are capable of. What we supposed to do? Go buy a coupe?
because you got to understand that's the only power that black people really got in this country is our buying power.
That's retarded, man. That's retarded, fam.
Because we done sold everything else.
Why? But I'm saying, why are we teaching lessons when we should be making examples? Shut that shit down. Why are we willing to accept the disrespect and then go back to him? That's a slave.
Oh yeah, now that's for 2 months. Now I wouldn't have did no 2 months. I'd have said we gonna like
But
everybody
I'm
trying to do
saying
Target.
exactly the boycotts. To me, that's a slave. You're mad because you're not getting treated equal. Okay, well look, let's change some things around and cater to your culture. Now you gonna come back over here and spend your money with me? That's retarded to me, bro. That makes entirely no sense, bro.
I wouldn't go back.
Like why are we allowing them to disrespect us and then turn around and forgive us? That's the problem niggas had from the beginning. They treat us and we allow entertainers to say, as you notice, niggas don't do nothing. We're gonna forgive. Dave Chappelle, you notice we ain't gonna clap back on slavery. We're a forgiving spirit. I'm not. Well, I'm an adapting spirit. I understand the time shit. I know what it's gonna take for you to get in office. I know what it's gonna take for you to get to the next level. If it's me and you gonna crash out behind me getting in office. Boy, you don't give a damn. If it's a fight, if it's a World War III, I can't get on that bus to get to the next city. I got to wait because I know for a fact you're not gonna let these motherfuckers on. I'm not gonna get on for these other people. You saw it in Ukraine. That's way in Ukraine, bro.
Hmm.
Ain't no ain't in no state In no situation are you gonna overpower what's already put in place.
No. The only thing you can do is
The
cause a
bet
minor effect.
that's it,
If
bro.
you
And like
if
I say,
and the
yeah,
only way you can cause that is financially. You know what I'm saying? Because really we don't have the power to oppress in no other kind of way. We don't really. We're
we
not the
don't. We don't
CEOs of
have.
none of these major companies or none of these major websites, anything like that. So the only thing we can do is stop spending our money with certain companies or certain brands, or stop giving them the attention, like social media or whatever. If we do
Man,
that, that's the only way we can get their attention. Because for one, we don't have enough unity to do nothing.
man, how many people do you know? Okay, let's just say that we're in it right now, and you gathered up, and let's say about 12 people. How many people do you know that can kill a deer and skin it for y'all to survive? You kill, you get 12 people, y'all all shoot a deer. How many people can skin it and cook it right now
Am I in
without getting
Arkansas or am
without
I in Texas? Because in Arkansas, I know quite a few.
right? No, 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 no,
But
no, no,
in
no, no.
Texas,
Right now, right now, right now, like how it's going down, right? Like if it boom and it's going down right now, and you had to get 12 people that you got down there, where does this go? How does this go?
yeah, if I'm in
Yeah,
Texas,
I
none of
mean
these.
it's gonna
n-
take you a while to get to Arkansas, bro. I'm not saying you can't get to Arkansas,
Oh yeah, yeah,
but you
yeah.
got
So if it's like
you
a
got to
right
start from
now, and I
Texas
got to
though.
do like the people I know here in Texas. Oh no, they ain't on that. They too city minded, if urban minded, if you want to say it like that.
Okay, how many people down there in the city do you know they got their own farm, their own gardens?
None, not here.
Okay, I ask you one better. Where you stay at right now, do you see deers?
Nope.
So how y'all supposed to survive when there's people that live in the country that see deers regularly? That's a good thing when you see deers. Because if the world start ending, that's your game.
Yeah,
If you live in a population of a city where there is nothing but dogs, squirrels, cats,
the most you
you
can
kind
do
of
in the city is fish. Now, I mean, they got a little,
man,
little small game, little rabbits running around here, stuff like that. But for the
hey, shit,
majority, you'll be eating fish.
hey, come on, do you feel like you that throw to catch a rabbit? Let's just be honest, a rabbit. If
Shit.
a rabbit catch wind of you, that motherfucker finna juke and sprint.
Yeah, yeah,
You got
yeah,
to damn near have, you know what I'm saying?
yeah.
So, and then you gotta think about it. Your bullets. You might got the guns. You might got everything. Do you know how to use that ammo? Do you know that? Do you know that you gotta use that knife before you use that gun
Yeah,
to reserve ammo?
yeah,
Do you know what a crossbow do? You know what I'm saying? All these things come into play when it comes time to survive, bro. Do you have a already ready kit in the closet for when it get ugly and you gotta know how to strike a knife to make a fire, or you know what I'm saying? Just anything. Do you got a kit? If it actually crashes outside, we lose.
that's the thing. We don't.
People take that,
They took that part away from us. The hands-on, the trade. That's why the
but
trades and stuff like that was so
fam,
important because it taught us how to be self-sufficient.
we took that away from us
I don't
because in the
know.
community, I could teach you how to work on this car, but you know what a nigga want to do? Go smoke blunts and hang with their partners. Reggie's still over here working on this car under this shade tree right now. You know what we doing? You gonna have that bitch ready, Reggie? And you walk 15 steps over here and go strike that blunt up and go talk to your partners.
Because you know
Reggie
what they
over here working
started
on your car.
promoting. You know what they started promoting?
What's
Sports
that?
that you could go play
Yeah.
basketball or football, and that's what everybody wanted to do was go pick up a ball or rap.
But
Either
I'm saying your hands though, like yeah, you good in sports, but what can your hands do though? Me, I'm multi-talented, bro. I could touch a car. I could touch.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying? I'm a tinker. I like to tinker with shit. You know what I'm saying? If something break, I ain't just gonna throw it away right away. I'm trying to figure out if I can fix it or not.
yeah,
I don't. Like I say, man, we so far behind, but we right here though. But it's the business scale that's right here. But survival mode, if they shut this bitch down right now, bro, we're
yeah.
fucked, bro. Because if you think about it, let's just be honest. They cut the lights out right now. Who you think these niggas houses they gonna break in? You know what
Yeah,
I'm saying? You think they finna go across town and break in these white folks' houses to try to survive? Man, they going in the neighborhoods and they finna take from their own kind.
majority of
They
them,
breaking
yeah.
in their own shit. You know what I'm
And then
saying?
once that runs out, that's when they'll start expanding.
That's when. I give it a 2 week period when they realize like this is it. So they gotta, you know what I'm saying? They gotta go over to the other side. So up, boo boo.
Yep, yep.
Go back by the door.
We not ready
Look
for
on
what we
look on.
really think we are. We're not ready to go to war
No,
with these
we're
folks.
not.
We're not ready for that type of movement because we're not self-sufficient anymore. We're too dependent on the government. We depend on the government for everything. Food, money, you know what I'm saying? Everything, every aspect of our lives now is dependent
Everything.
on something.
So where we believe in them so much to where we go against our own people. Why would they do this to us?
Yeah.
Why I don't get why the government would want to do that if we they ain't got no reason to do that. Yes, they do. Once you start realizing that everything is a population control,
Yep.
it'll make a thousand times more. It'll take make a thousand times more sense. You know what
That's
I'm
what
saying?
everything is about.
Everything is population control.
Hmm. That's what it's all
The
about.
faster we can get you out of here, the faster we can get you out of here, the kind. You know what I'm saying? And in that community, women they uplift abortions, which is crazy to me. That's murder to me. You know what I'm saying? I'm not knocking people that they go through situations and they get abortions, but I'm saying women that glorify going and running to their clinic to get
Just
abortions.
because you done slept with that old man and he got you pregnant, you want to hide. You want to hide. You want to hide that
You know
situation.
what I'm saying? It's the world is built on crooked, man, and you got people like us, man, that are look and see this shit and notice how fucked up it is, but at the same time, you like, man, what can I do? Or no, so just some crazy shit. But in reality, man, it's crazy. It's wicked how the laws work and who favor they work in. You know what I'm saying? A female can do a lot of things. This is like child support court. No matter how much you plead your case and you say this and XYZ, the judge is gonna decide with the mother if you don't have your shit together. Like you can throw 1,000 facts, but if you don't got that paperwork to prove it,
Yeah, it's just
or you might
hearsay.
have the paperwork. You might have the paperwork. But if the paperwork is not dealing with the courtroom, you're gonna lose. Like you can have receipts of all the times you paid XYZ. That's cool. They don't care about none of that shit. If the mother say that you ain't done XYZ in this amount of time, you're gonna pay back taxes. You're gonna pay back pay. It you don't win, bro. That courtroom is on one side of the world. If you bring that shit to the courtroom, you're gonna pay something.
Unless you
You know what
can
I'm saying?
really prove your side or that she was really unfit. Like I was in a Uber the other day, right? This lady
Hmm.
had one of her clients. She was a caseworker. She was just doing Uber, in between jobs. So she had the girl on there. The girl was like 27, I think she said, and she's losing her kids. She got the courts is taking them from her for 6 months. She didn't want the kids to go with her mama because she said when she was 5 that her stepdad or dad, I can't remember if she said stepdad or dad, but he molested her, right? So she didn't want her kids to go over there. She rather her kids go into the foster care system than go with her mother just for the 6 months until she get her stuff together. So the lady that was driving the caseworker, she like, well, give me your sister's number. She was like, do you contact, how's your relationship with your sister? She was like, oh yeah, one of them I got to contact through Facebook because I don't really talk to her like that. So she was like, well, dude, the mother and that sister talk. She was like, yeah, yeah, they talk all the time. So I'm sitting back there. I'm like, well, this sound like a messed up mother because for one, especially here in Texas, for the courts to take the kids away from you, you got to be really messed up as a parent You know what I'm saying? You got because I done seen some
Yeah,
situations, man, to where family members done called CPS on their family member, and the court still didn't take them. So if they ever decide, you either got to be on drugs real bad or just living in a situation that, I mean, it's got to be shit on the walls, everything, because they don't usually take the child away from the mother like that. But
I finally got the sound to work on my Facebook. I finally got the sound to work on Facebook. My bad.
oh,
But yeah, nah, it is. I've been struggling over here. It's been a secret battle. I finally got it to work though. But nah, it is. Man, I'm telling you, I've been over. I've been having my little boy holding the screen up at me. You know what I'm saying? While I've been trying to read it to the left side. But yeah, it finally worked. But damn all that. But yes, man, I honestly believe like the way women glorify. Like I say, if you going through a situation, you have to go. You get an abortion. You going in there, and you feel it in your chest. You honestly hurt. You crying. You don't want to do this. It's a hard battle for you. But you got some women in her that's shaking their ass through the door.
yeah,
Them the bitches I'm talking about. I'm just gonna
yeah.
throw that out there. I'm gonna go ahead and use that big bold word. The bitches we talking about. They don't really understand that. Man, listen here. For one, you the problem because the kids that you do got, they let me know they ain't got no hope because you're let and keep killing them. Not only that, but the ones that you chose to keep that you didn't have no money to abort, you don't give a damn about them kids, and they gonna come outside and you only care because they are around. You know what I'm saying? Don't get. I hate when people get that false love of how a child need them and want them. That's the same thing a nigga do. When I come in your life, you feel like I'm the best thing that did happen to you. That's the same thing as a child. But once that child get old enough and you get bored and tired with him, you release his ass to the streets,
Mhm.
and then he'll become a problem outside. And you say you swear to God, it wasn't nothing you could do with him. But in reality, nah, man, you just really didn't. You don't know how to love him. Same way you don't know how to love a man.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? It's that simple, bro. It's like I ask a female any day, man. How long did you play with your dolls? Where are your dolls at? Where are your dolls at now that you played with as a child? You know what I'm saying? Because everything is a toy to a female. Once a female get bored with something, they throw that shit away, or they just do away with it. They don't want to play with it no more.
Yeah,
They on to the next best thing.
yeah.
A female, if they want a dog, they gonna get a dog. If they want a baby, they'll have a baby. It's like a toy. Everything is a toy. But once they get bored with it, they really don't care what happened to it.
No,
They
they
really want
they
it to be
they
done
use it
away.
as a weapon against the father.
Yeah,
That's the next step that they go to.
yeah. Because they're not getting what they want. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, that's a crazy spell to me, man. I don't like it, man. Time where I feel for me, I don't kind of understand why women didn't have rights. I'm just gonna be flat out honest. I mean, women having rights and then let niggas free, not free. I'm talking about like what MLK did was the worst thing we could have done.
So you believe
When you
we
want
should
to,
go back to women not having no rights or no say so?
it's too late. But I do. But it's definitely too late. We can't go back. It's not gonna work out right. But if we would have stayed kind of where it was at, we probably would have had a better life on both sides.
Mm.
Because women was able to do a lot of things under, you know what I'm saying, under the radar. They were able to do a lot of shit. Think about it. When women rights was honestly, they couldn't work. They couldn't do XYZ. It had nothing to do with their freedom at home.
White women it
You know what I'm
did,
saying? That would,
not black women.
white women it did. Yeah, not black women, but white women it did. But
Yeah.
under our culture, I mean, they was still at the juke joints. They was still, you know what I'm saying, doing XYZ. That was
Black women have
It
always
wasn't
been the foundation of the black home. They've always had a say
exactly,
so.
bro.
They've always, had an opinion. So that whole women's rights movement wasn't for them. They were just used as the face of it.
And that's it, bro. That's all it was. It was for them. It wasn't. It wasn't. It fucked them they would have stayed where they was at and just kind of rolled the path. I feel like we would have been in a better place. I'm not man should be always be in charge or anything like that, but I'm saying in the sense of once you put women in the working field and you took the jobs away from men and you made it harder for a man to get the job versus a woman, and now you have two complexes of money crashing in the household, it created a lot of conflict.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like now, applying for a job, it'll be hard as hell, but a female, she'll get that job. And now she's at a high status of the man. And in that sense, it creates the situation because hollering, boy, shut your ass up. You
It
know what
put
I'm saying?
everything out of
Now the woman,
balance.
it's out of balance, bro. Don't let her have a child go to work, come home, cook XYZ. Now she gonna feel like she got the boxes on.
Hmm.
And you got some men, you know what I'm saying, you respect their space and you try to make it, you know what I'm saying, peaceful as possible, but at the same time, she ain't trying to hear that shit. You less than. You know what I'm
That's what
saying?
created that
Hey,
dynamic. But they did that purposely.
yeah,
That was to, what do they call it? Emasculate the man. That's what that was for. Because now you
yeah.
create a competition instead of an hierarchy. That's what you create. That's what they wanted,
Back up, kid.
especially in our community,
Yeah,
because it gave the woman a sense of independence. But the only
back up.
person that she didn't realize she was being independent from was the black man. That's what happened.
Hmm.
But I
Yeah.
believe that's what happened in like this relationship case that I was talking about with Desmond and Kristi Scott. Did you see that? Where they
Ah,
were
man, I
divorcing?
hate that, man. I saw that, man. I hate that, bro. But they also say that he was sleeping with a man.
Oh, oh.
Mm.
Well, I mean, I wouldn't doubt that, but I didn't see that part. I just saw what he said that he had told her that he wanted to be separated. Cause that could be why. And so while they were separated, he was caught cheating. But huh?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. They said that he was sleeping with a man, bro. I ain't gonna cap to you. Now I don't know how true that is. That's media information. I hope not. But yeah, they said he was sleeping with a man, bro. And
Because I'm pretty sure if it was a if it was a woman, she could have got over that. I'm pretty sure it's happened before. And she was just like because you got to what a lot of women got to understand. A man with that type of money and that type of fame, you gonna have plenty of
but I'm
options.
saying who was bringing the money in though?
Well, they
They
both
both
were
was. They both was
influenced.
eating.
Yeah,
Yeah, they both was
but
influencers.
it's
It just
different when a man bringing that type of money and when a woman is.
yeah. And like I said, the thing is though,
A woman that's a
what it
millionaire
was.
and a man that's a millionaire is not looked at the same way in society.
Nah, it's not.
And that's what
It's
women
not.
have to realize. It don't matter how much money you accumulate, you will never be looked at the same as a man with that same amount of money. It's just not gonna happen.
Yeah. I just honestly feel like, man, if he was with a man, she got every right to walk out.
Hell yeah. Especially, yeah, hell yeah.
She really do. She has every right to walk out. But in a world of, you know what, they in a pot they in a, you know what I'm saying. So I'm not gonna say that they should stay together, but I just feel like that fame will do something to you, man.
It do.
And
It do.
I feel like he got caught up in it. I mean, I feel like because one thing you got to understand is women coming from every shape and form. When I say shape and form, I mean like from the baddest to the ugliest
It don't.
to the
Yeah.
because
And
you at that level to where
all of them are aiming for you. You know what I'm
Yeah, and
saying?
you would go blind. Go ahead.
It once you reach a certain financial status, it don't matter what you look like no more. You know what I'm saying? Because
Nah,
all
it
they
don't.
see is the money. They don't care if you.
Man,
That's
look
and
at Young Thug and look at Young Thug and
motherfuckers
Bobby
like
Smurters and
Big
just
X the plug and niggas like that. Like you think them niggas have any
come on,
problems?
man. They don't have any problems, bro. I mean,
It's all about
and
financial status.
let the table be flipped on the other side, bro. Let money not be in the equation. You
No,
wouldn't have got none of that.
they probably weren't even getting looked at before they had money.
You're not.
And that's why I say it's different for men and for women because Oprah was a billionaire, but you didn't see a lot of men salivating over her.
Oprah is number one on the list. Just by the way, I don't fuck with Oprah at all. I don't care about nothing Oprah do. Oprah can catch one in the kneecap with like my foot to the kneecap. I shove my foot all the way through there, bro. I ain't never fucked with Oprah. Oprah is top tier number one. When she was out there hollering, "You get a prize, you get a prize," I'll throw that prize back at her ass.
Yeah, yeah,
I ain't never since a kid, bro. I've never like Oprah. It's when you get like sense like an evil spirit.
yeah,
That's what I sense.
yeah. You know
Her
what
and
she?
Gail, I don't like Gail neither.
Nah, hell no, they the same. Gail ain't nothing but
I
her
don't like
protege. They
when
say
they
I
when
love her,
they
but
made
I ain't gonna, allegedly.
when when they made Snoop Dogg apologize. I looked at Snoop Dogg different. Snoop, you should have lost your career behind that. I'm not apologizing. Gail was wrong as fuck. And she talking about she was hurt, she was losing it. Boy, fuck Gail.
Gail didn't give a damn about nothing Snoop said.
Mm-mm.
But it was just publicly, she was able to win in that situation because of
When
the
she
optics
dogged
of
R.
it.
Kelly, I know they brought R. Kelly on and told R. Kelly that he could plead for his life. They made a mockery out of that man.
Yeah, they did.
Regardless of what R. Kelly did, regardless of what R. Kelly did, they made a mockery out of that man on national TV, bro. You
Yeah,
know, not only thousands are watching, but millions are watching this situation. And to me, Gail took that, and I know it was bigger than Gail, but I feel like Gail took it and sold it and crushed that man appearance, bro, to where
yeah,
it was no more hope for him.
yeah,
And then they came out the documentary after that. It wasn't nothing else he could do.
yeah.
And I'm not bad. Like I said, I'm not bad for R. Kelly. It just I saw how I did that man, bro,
But they
and
always
that was
use our own kind against us.
exact. That's what I'm trying to say. In all the situations that we've been talking about tonight, we are like right now we talking about black churches, bro. So technically, we are talking down on our own culture. We are talking, but that culture is wrong though.
Yeah,
If we don't talk down on it, or if we don't speak on it, they're gonna continue to bring these folks down.
yeah. They're gonna do it regardless
But
if we speak on it or not. You know what I'm saying?
come on, bro.
They don't give
And
a
like I
damn.
said, I just don't understand it, man. And I really do wish people would just. I'm not saying wake up, but I wish they would take a look at what other people are thinking and try to figure out what the hell everybody is talking about.
Dwayne say hide your cupcakes from Jason Whitlock. I can't stand Jason Whitlock. He's another one
Oh,
that they use because he only
oh,
talk down about black men. That's all he talk about.
man. So I've been trying to battle this light, and it's only been on 25%. Okay, we at 100 now. Yeah,
Oh, that'll
we in
make a
there.
difference.
Oh, oh,
It's pretty bright.
oh. Pretty goddamn bright. It be hurt my eyes. It's so bright. But yeah, man. What we got, bro? What we missing on?
We
What's our next topic, bro?
let me see. Tarika Lynn Smith. Did you hear about her situation? She's the real estate owner that was a real estate entrepreneur that started out homeless and she built her own community and named the streets after her kids.
And again, that's all I be talking about, bro. That makes sense.
I applaud her for that. That you know what I'm saying?
I
To
applaud her
go,
for that. You know what
she
I'm
was
saying?
living under a bridge. She used her experiences to fuel her determination to build a legacy in real estate. So she was homeless. She ended up getting into real estate and turned her life completely around. Um, she's developed significant projects, including a 21 million mixed use community in Opportunity Zone, which is in Louisiana, becoming the youngest female developer of such a community in Louisiana. Wow. She creates affordable housing and named streets after her children, integrating her personal story with her developments. A respected coach, she teaches aspiring investors how to achieve real estate ownership with her portfolio exceeding 60 million in properties. So just think she went from homeless, living under a bridge to now having $60 million worth of properties.
That's the same thing niggas supposed to do when they got the penitentiary. You got 10 years to sit up and sit there and think about it. She done it under the bridge with day to
Yep.
day struggles like me and you. You know what I'm saying? She had struggles that she was fighting with. Now the living under the bridge gave her freedom.
Yeah.
Let's not forget that. That's freedom. That's called freedom. You don't have debt. You don't have anything. You have time to sit there and think about your next move. The same thing that happens in a cell. You have all this time and space to think. You can go to the library where you can read a book. You actually have more to gain in there than you do outside because there's so many distractions.
Yep.
I'm
I'm
gonna
glad she
applaud her
was able
because
to
she.
turn her life around and use that
That's
as
that's what
motivation.
I'm saying. I'm gonna applaud her and say that you done what you supposed to because you took that negative and turned it into a positive. You know what I'm saying? That negative was that goddamn dog where it made you sit up and think about how to get up out of this situation every goddamn day. So therefore, you understood your mission, you understood your purpose, and like I said, you took it and you uplifted yourself and brought your kids outside and gave them a legacy to live on. Now, the only thing I will say about that legacy is you can only create so much debt that somebody else got to take care of,
Yeah. Yeah.
and that's my biggest fear for the next generation.
They're gonna have a
If you
lot of debt.
create, if you create a lot of income, at some point that has to be taken care of, whether you put it in a trust fund or whatever. It still has to be managed. And if you don't raise your kids to learn how to
They're
manage,
gonna blow it.
they're gonna blow it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because one thing you can't do is expect people to have the same mindset that you had about your dream or your
Especially your
vision.
kids.
It don't
You're
work like
right.
that.
Especially your kids. If
It,
you if because a lot of times the parents that do become successful like that spend so much time getting to that point, they're not spending that time teaching. You know what I'm saying? And
yep.
bringing the kids up in it. So by the time they get to the situation, they don't know what you did to get there.
And then the kid feels entitled.
And that's
So
when
he already know that
entitlement.
he already knows that this XYZ is coming to him. So why would I be out here working extra hard and doing in XYZ when I already know it's coming to me?
Yeah.
She taking care of it right now. All I gotta do is take my part. And then the children, they're the type to where it gets so easy to them to where if you start getting bad on them, they'll sell a house.
Yeah. That and
They'll
that's
sell a
that's what's happened with a lot of the property in the black community. CC Philly said, "What's up? What's up with it?" That's what's happened
what's
with a
up
lot of
with
the
it?
property. A lot of the reason why we don't own nothing no more because once that next generation came, a lot of them didn't want to deal with it, so they just sold it because the money looked better,
Hmm.
not realizing it was about the legacy.
Yep.
That's how we
That money
lost
gonna look
some of
better,
that.
but you can get $150,000 for a shotgun house right now. That 50,000 gonna be gone within a month,
Yeah, yeah.
2 weeks maybe,
Especially
two
after
weeks
a lot
maybe.
of people don't factor in the taxes.
This is what I tell people, and people have a hard time understanding this. If you cannot manage 1,000, you cannot manage 1,000,000. It's simple and plain. It's better to me. It's better to be broke and struggling and try to make $1 than be a millionaire struggling trying to keep the millions up. Because one thing about a millionaire, I mean, somebody that's broke, you can be broke all day long. You know what you need to survive. You know you got to take this right here to pay this bill. You know
Yeah.
you got to have this right here to survive. Once you get the millions, they kind of get lost, especially a dry million. Like if you just become a millionaire overnight, first thing you do, you go take care of your debt. Then you're gonna
Yeah.
get more debt because now you feel like you're entitled to this house, you're entitled
Yeah.
to this car, you're
Yeah.
entitled to all this shit. That's more debt because what you don't realize, taxes don't stop.
Maintenance don't
And
stop.
so the maintenance,
That's what they don't
people in
factor
your
in
head,
either.
in your ear, people that's coming. They come. The people are coming.
Oh yeah.
They're not. They're not stopping at all. They're definitely coming.
Yep.
So you have people that's coming. Then you have loan sharks. You have no, so just everything that's coming at you one time, and you trying to tell me that you're gonna be able to manage those millions that you could imagine you couldn't when you could manage those thousands. A debt it hit different, bro. And the problem with you being a millionaire and going into debt is you have so much that you gotta replace. Like if you go broke as a millionaire, imagine how much debt that is,
Yeah.
or what it took you to get broke as a millionaire.
Yeah.
Versus if you go broke if you go broke on broke, all you have to do is try to come back up. Get you you might can get you if you some of you'll come out of that problem because it's not that
The
much.
problem is
You might be in debt for
people
$3,000.
try to live above their means once they get a certain amount of money because they think they don't think ahead with the money. Instead of say I became a millionaire right now, I just got $1 million. Well, I'm gonna keep living. I'm not gonna try to get a bigger house and you know what I'm saying, a Mercedes when I know the maintenance on that is high as hell, or oil change over a
Yeah,
hundred some dollars. No, you keep living the same way. You use that money and invest it and turn it and start making that money work for you. And that's something that we wasn't taught in the black community. A lot of times we don't get taught that how to make money work for us.
because I have to show you that I'm it. I have
Yep.
made it. I'm that guy now.
We too much about
If I
perception.
don't show you, if I don't show you this, then you're gonna think I ain't got it.
Right.
I gotta show you that. I gotta show you that I'm really that guy. I'm that nigga.
So they go
I've
buy
never
the
had that
jewelry,
complex.
the fancy
You know what I'm
cars,
saying?
the name brand clothes when none of that shit mattered before.
None of it matter, man. I've had the opportunity to buy multi cars, XYZ. All I ever wanted was an Impala. I bought the Impala. That motherfucker collect more dust in the house. Perfect condition.
Yeah.
But it's just I understand outside, man, the world. This is a trophy for me. It's not something that no say even trophies get dusty, but this is not something that I bought to flaunt. It's just something that I wanted as a child. I bought it and I set it down. After that, nothing really matters. Know what I'm saying? I don't want nothing else in life. I don't want about the XYZ and know what I'm saying? I'm in it for the game, the longevity. And like I say, I'm in it for my son, but what I got he ain't got. I mean, I have a portion of leaving it, but bro, you gotta go out here and work, man. And I ain't saying you got to get a job, but you gotta come up with some damn good thought ideas to where it makes sense on paper to where you can actually survive and I can actually support what you're doing.
Right.
Cause if not, you're gonna try to live off me, and that's not it. You're gonna become a lazy bum. And what your children gonna do after that?
The
We
cycle
going right
repeats
back
itself.
broke.
Yep.
Yeah, we going right back broke, bro. So I can't give it to you like that, bro. Cause I know better. I'm in a generation where I understand that you gotta work for this shit. If you ain't working for it, you ain't gonna appreciate it. You know what I'm saying? So if I don't see you working for it, and I'm like, ah, yeah, here, son. Yeah, let's go here. Or I feel like I owe you this, or I don't owe you shit. I feel like you got to go get it, and I'm in the background without letting you know I'm in the background. You
Right.
know what I'm saying? I might have paid for your school, but at the same time, you gonna pay for this school. You know what I'm saying? You gonna try to figure out how you came up with the money to get in there, but I already gave this to your boss and told him like, hey man, this or I backed your little plan up, however it is. I ain't gonna leave you hanging, but in the same time, but I'm leaving you hanging
Yeah.
because you need to feel what it's like to know that man ain't no help coming. That's to me that's the best advice I can give you. Ain't nobody coming to save you, fam.
Nope. That's one thing for sure, especially with us. But man, shout out to
Telling
Tarika Lynn Smith. Man, I'm glad she, making things happen with her community and her kids because she got something she could leave for them.
oh yeah, man, 100%. Hey, all praise to her, man. I pray that she uplift and she keep it going 100%, and that we hear about them in the next 10 years about how they carry this shit on.
Bro, I don't know if you heard about this one, but
What you got?
so in Coweta County, a woman was arrested for $7,000 child support scam involving a scam baby. She had this dude, 18-year-old Briar Hardy. She's been charged with theft by deception. She's accused of scamming thousands of dollars in child support, $7,000 from her ex-boyfriend. Say the child wasn't his or it wasn't hers. She used a homegirl baby, made him think that the baby was his, and she had him paying her child support, and the baby wasn't his
Oh
or
nah,
her.
buddy, I ain't heard about none of that. So you trying to
Man,
say that she used the homegirl baby, right? So how did she fake pregnant for 9 months?
I guess
Did
she
she hit somebody up?
maybe she hit him up because that's the part
Did
that
she
they
hit him up
still
after
trying to
9?
figure out. So she must have hit him up after the baby. She claimed the baby was already born. He got to be one goofy or just young as hell or something. But
He had the one. You know what it was? He probably wanted a child.
yeah, said that she approached him and demanded child support for a baby she said was his. They said the victim paid out $7,000. As it turns out,
Damn,
it was
boy, he
neither
paid
his nor hers.
$7,000 before he found out that the baby wasn't his.
No,
Boy,
no,
that's
no test, no
crazy.
nothing. He just said, "Okay, I'm." He probably wanted to be with her, and you know what I'm saying. He might have hit it a couple times, thinking that shit I nutted him, so it might be mine. But I don't give a damn. You got to get them DNA tests.
You know what she did? She found a fool.
A good one.
She found a club. Cause one thing about it is, if a female know that she got a one that's going, you know what I'm saying, kind of be dumb and he kind of retarded behind the ass, she got him on lock already, fam. There ain't really nothing he could do about it.
CC Philly said, "Where y'all from? We from Texas. Where you from? Well, Philly. You from Philly, huh? Yeah, from Texas. We in the
Yeah,
South.
Texas High, man. The good part, man. I don't know no other part. I don't never hear about the north, east, or west. I don't even know if that shit exists.
What's that?
But we definitely in the south, the northwest or east. I don't even know what part that is,
I mean,
except for the oil field.
oh yeah, they got plenty.
I don't think the other parts matter.
You
Damn,
never
you
hear
know what?
nobody really talk
We should
about
do
them,
some
huh?
research. Yeah, what I say we should do some research and see what the hell they got going on over there because we ain't never heard about the east or the north.
Mm-mm. That is
Damn, that's the truth.
that's crazy. Um, in
Damn.
other news, 27-year-old Jada Landry fled custody while in court being sentenced for aggravated battery. She exited the courthouse and fled the area in a vehicle. The vehicle has since been located. However, deputies with the Iberia Parish Sheriff's Office and officers with the New Iberia Police Department are actively searching the surrounding area for Landry. So she went to court, got booked in, took her pictures, and somehow dipped out.
I was gonna say, how did she dip out though?
Went down the stairs and got away. Got into a car somebody was already waiting for her. And you can see in the picture that she knew what she was about to do. She was like, as soon as I get done with all of this, she had this smirk on her face. And then so the police department put it out on social media. She commented and said they can have their cuffs back, but not me though.
Yeah, and then she said she the new buddy. So
Derek,
they
yeah, because it was Louisiana too. I don't know.
that's what they doing over there.
Nothing, obviously.
Like I'm saying, like what's the booking process? Like how easy is it to break out?
It gotta be. It's that it has to be an inside job for them to keep getting away the way that they are. and they still haven't found her from what I read. So she escaped, and she probably got. She might be here in Texas by now. I know I would be if I was her. Go straight to South Dallas and blend in.
You gotta excuse me. It's a new chair. But yeah, I would have. You gotta get there though. It's hard coming through these country towns, bro.
So yeah, especially these little small
I
towns.
promise you.
And
I
and
promise you, bro.
you better not be
If you think
doing
you
one
gonna get on
mile over the
20,
speed limit.
if you think you gonna get off and think you gonna just pass through this town, you're wrong. Your ass is great. You going down yonder. I promise you. They're not playing no games with you. Your ass is
Small town different.
we gonna see you. No, look at for that. Look for next 2 times. Look how many times he done been arrested through here. They done got his ass about 4 or 5 times.
Yeah. And now they just know to pull this shit over and search for something because they know they're gonna find
Yeah,
something. But them
they
small
getting his
towns
ass
like
every
that,
time.
man, shit, I don't play with no towns like that. I make sure I put my
Man,
speed,
not
my cruise control on. I ain't doing nothing over the speed limit. Said, tell me about Dallas. What you
man.
want to
They
know?
they a fucker.
What you want to know about Dallas?
Home of the killers. Home of the D's. Boys around here riding Dub Deuce D's. How much more you want to know?
You know,
South
like
side of the
I
island.
I've never had like a problem in Dallas to where like motherfucker tried to ride me or something like that. I've never had that type of problem. And I be in South Dallas, Oak Cliff, the Grove. I'm everywhere. Is that a good place
But
to?
you know
It just depends on how you carry yourself. I believe that's
exactly.
how
I was just
Dallas
gonna
is.
say. I was gonna say, man, it's kind of like that in any situation, man. If you go looking for it, you're gonna find it. But I
Yeah,
mean,
that's true.
if you just out here living, I mean, what are you asking for? The crime normally goes for who they going for. 9 times 10, if you over here doing dirt, dirt's gonna happen.
Yep.
If you put yourself in that situation, the situation's gonna happen. But if you just out here just in the mix, don't really do much come your way. People normally go after their targets. You know what I'm saying? So I can't really just say like Chicago. I don't feel like I would be in home because I'm not looking for the highlight of the situations. I'm not looking to go over here and scream 63rd or King Von or no, it's not. Now I'm coming over here to see what's up, and I feel like I should. I feel like if I'm not causing the harm, I mean, what harm is gonna be causing me? It's
Well,
crazy.
I just left Chicago. I was downtown. I didn't have no problems. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Hmm.
it's how you carry yourself. Pretty much. I done been to 23 states, and I be in the hoods, and I be everywhere, and you know what I'm saying. But what I've realized, it no
Hmm.
matter where you go, is how you carry yourself. Now, some places have a different mentality than others. Like the West Coast is more gang culture related, so you really have to know what you get in. You know what I'm saying? You have to know when you're going out there. But for the most part,
California gonna press you.
yeah. For the most part, everywhere else I done went, it's just how you carry yourself. If you if
Yeah,
you
California. Now
if you banging, you into that, that's what you gonna find when you go to these places.
that's one thing I will say, and I'm gonna agree with you on. California is gonna press you,
Yeah.
which is retarded
You
because
you
they
just
they
have
they
the wrong kind of shirt on or the wrong kind of hat. You know what I'm
yeah
saying? You
yeah
just
yeah
wearing your
yeah.
favorite
That's
team, but out there it means something totally different. You better know that.
That's crazy, bro.
You better
That's
know that.
another manipulation of the mind, bro.
Yeah.
Somebody put these puzzles in the place, bro, and told you that this and shit not right. You're just playing in the game.
Let me say where the Cowboys at. I'm a Patriots fan,
You,
so but yeah. You
I'm a Eagles fan, bro. Don't do that.
Eagles? Oh,
We just lost
oh
Sunday.
man.
We just lost Sunday. We're gonna let that.
Oh,
I don't
man.
want to talk about it.
Man, yeah. Yeah. I know that's a kind of hard conversation to
Yeah.
have, you know.
I mean, we cool, bro. We didn't. We good. We good. You
You
know what I'm
know
saying?
what
I
though?
already knew that
And
we.
this like getting out because we don't really talk sports here. I got another sports channel, but might as well since you know what I'm saying. You know what?
Damn, you got a sports channel too.
Yeah, I haven't been as consistent with it because it's not. You have to get up to. I just started it really, and you got to get up to 50 subscribers to start going live. And I'm at like
Oh, you started a whole
35,
new channel.
40. Huh?
You started a whole new channel.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's another
So you
channel.
know that in your YouTube that you're on right now, you can create a channel from this.
Yeah, I didn't do it that way because I found out too late. He said it's too painful.
Mm.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Philly. Oh yeah, he from Philly, so you know he an Eagles fan, so he rocking
Oh
with you.
yeah, 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 my man. Come on, man. Come holler at me, bro.
Yeah.
I didn't even
So
put that together. You okay? Hold on, Bito. Are you okay?
look, I believe you got to look at how the Eagles' pattern has been. They go to the Super Bowl, they lost. Then the next year they get a bad coordinator, offensive coordinator. They had to get rid of. The next year they get a good offensive coordinator. They win the Super Bowl. This year, another bad one.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? And so now AJ Brown, yeah, AJ Brown is definitely a diva. Uh, you can't beg for the ball like that. And then when the time comes for you to make the catches you need to make, you drop them. That's what my problem was with him. He did all that talking all season. He not getting the ball. When they threw him the ball, they lost. When they finally, you know what I'm saying, like the 3 games during the season where he led in receptions, led in yards, they lost every game. The one game they throw him the ball in the playoffs, they lose again. They need to get rid of AJ Brown. I know it's gonna be a major cap hit, but
Don't say that because we done it at one point with AJ Brown, man. I will say this right here. Going off of how our season started, I knew that we wasn't Super Bowl bound. It's kind of like with high school ball. You can kind of tell at the beginning of the year how this shit gonna go. And so I'm not gonna say I had my hopes high and knew that we was going to the bowl. I knew we weren't going to the bowl. I just thought that we was gonna at least put a show up like we was going. I knew we didn't have a bowl in our hands this year. But I thought we was gonna at least put on a show. Like we was a contender for the bowl. I ain't saying we was gonna go to the Super Bowl, but damn, round four, round three, playoffs. Come on, man. Some.
it was the offensive coordinator, man. He was too bland. He was too bland. That's why they fired him.
But I will say this here, and I'm gonna stand on this. I feel like Reed need to come. I'm not gonna say he need to come back, but with the team that we got right now, if Reed was to come back to the Philadelphia, we'll run the show.
Shit, he ain't leaving
We'll sweep the
Mahomes. He
state.
gonna retire from the Chiefs because of Patrick Mahomes.
You think?
Hell
I
yeah.
know he ain't coming back home. I'm just saying, like, damn.
Yeah.
But if we had
But
him,
y'all got a good
like,
head
like I
coach.
love the coach. No, I say I feel like we have a great coach. But I'm just saying, like, if he was to come back home and just run like how he doing right now, like how he tried to do before with the players that we got now, bro, we unstoppable, bro. Even when he was with the Eagles, I always felt like he always knew how to win the bowl. He switched teams and went and done that.
Yeah.
Now that we got the firepower, come back home, bro.
Shit.
Come back home.
That nigga said he got the firepower. He got the firepower. Number 15, that is the firepower. He just didn't have
Yeah,
enough
he got that.
around him this year to do nothing with, but it just goes to show even Mahomes need help.
Nah, for real though. The real shit. And like I say, man, I just as a kid, man, I always believed in Reed, man. He was a there. I used to play with his playbook on any team I picked in Madden, bro. Cause I feel like even still on Madden, I play with his playbook with the Eagles.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But that's just my beliefs, man. Other people might have different beliefs than I got, but I mean, still, I feel like that guy is the GOAT when it come to playbooking. When it come to, I feel like he could have won a Super Bowl with the Eagles, but he just didn't have the right squad. The Eagles got a powerhouse over
Yeah. CC
there, and
Philly, we on
I
here
knew we
every
weren't gonna take it this year.
Wednesday at 9 Central. I don't know if I think Philly is an hour
9,
ahead, so it would be 10 for y'all, but it's 9 Central here every Wednesday night.
most definitely.
Give us a follow. Follow the Black Club, follow the Birds View. Make sure you turn your notifications on, man, and come back to us next week. Dwayne
I was just
say,
say, is you coming back?
I don't know. As a Ravens fans, I don't know if I want AJ Brown. Now, if I'm Baltimore, I wouldn't want him. Baltimore just need better play calling, man. They need a defense. That was their problem. The offense wasn't a problem. See, so
Hmm.
thanks. Appreciate it. Come back next week.
My son became a my son became for real. Come back next week. My son became a Baltimore fan this year. Surprisingly,
Buffalo
he a
Bills.
Cowboy fan.
It's the most overrated team because they do this every year. We're gonna see this year because see the problem that's Buffalo been running to is Mahomes. Or if it wasn't Mahomes, it was Burrow or Lamar. None of them are in the playoffs now. So Josh Allen ain't got no excuse, no reasons to not at least get to the Super Bowl. Because your main
Oh,
problem, Patrick Mahomes, has been in the way, and he's no longer in the way.
okay. Hmm. What about the Texans though?
That defense is, boy, that defense nasty. That defense is if they had an offense that could match it, because the offense up and down, especially now with Nico Collins getting hurt, it's gonna be kind of I don't know if they're gonna beat the Patriots, but that defense, man. But sometimes that defense can fall off too, because I seen them let that rookie put up 30 points on them. I feel like New England gonna beat them. I mean, I'm a Patriots fan, but just being real, I think New England gonna beat them.
Mm,
Because we can run the ball.
I honestly think we're gonna. I honestly think we're gonna see Texas in the bowl.
In the Super Bowl, I don't think they get that far. Because of their offense. I like
Um,
that coach, man.
let
D'Amico Ryans, I like that dude. That dude like a Mike Tomlin to me. I hate he stepped down, but
I was just say I heard you step down a little bit. What happened?
yeah, after they lost.
I ain't get the story off of it.
Well, you know, the Steelers never fire a coach. They've never fired their coach. Their coaches always step down. So that's just an agreement that they both came up with, and that's how they portray it to the media, so it don't come off as a firing.
Okay,
But
okay,
yeah,
okay, okay.
that's how the Steelers hit. That's their history. They've always done that. The coach steps down, and in reality, they fired him.
Okay. Well, let me ask you this, sir. In the next 2 to 3 years, and this just all around conversation. Do you think that the Cowboys will enter the Super Bowl? I didn't say 5 years, 3 years.
2 to 3.
Will they get? Will they get the people what they're looking for?
My thing is, I don't think Jerry really even give a damn whether they do or not because he make the most money in any league, any sport in the world. So he gonna portray that image like he really want a Super Bowl and I want four and I want five, I want six, I want this. No, he don't.
Hmm.
Jerry want money. He don't give a damn. I'm a Ravens fan. I was happy they fired our coach. Damn, Dwayne, you was glad they got rid of Harbaugh. Uh, I think though all they missing is a defense, but what they doing is messing up Dak's prime. And what's gonna happen is by the time they get a good defense, a good enough to take them to the Super Bowl, Dak gonna start falling off because they done spent so many years worried about marketing and making money. You let Micah go,
Do you think Dak is ready for a Super Bowl though?
huh?
Do you think Dak is playoff Super Bowl
Yeah,
ready? Because it's a different type of quarterback.
Dak. I like how Dak play because in big games he come up big. It's just his. I mean, shit. If I got to score 35 every game to win, that's gonna be hard.
Yeah, yeah, you're right. Yeah, you're right. You got to put it on defense. You're right.
And Jerry ain't he don't build the team the right way because he let a lot of his players get old because he had personal relationships with them, and
Yeah,
that's what be a lot of his problem. Everybody family to him,
yeah,
especially if you give him a deal
you're right.
like a discount on your contract. Oh shit, he gonna take forever to get rid of you. Look at Sean Lee.
Yeah,
Uh,
I can see
I
that.
don't know if you heard about this, but another person was killed by an off-duty ICE agent. This one was off duty. Keith Porter. Um, Let's see. Relatives of 43-year-old Keith Porter are pushing back against federal claims that he was an active shooter, stating he was likely firing a rifle into the air to celebrate New Year's Eve. Homeland Security officials allege Porter pointed a rifle at an off-duty ICE agent during a confrontation in Northridge. The agent then shot and killed the father of two, while the
Is
LAPD
there
engaged.
video?
Huh?
Is there video?
You know, I couldn't find one. Ain't that ironic?
They gon' they gonna win it. If there's no video, Ice already won.
Even though there's no
Because
evidence of him pointing the rifle at the ICE agent. But why,
it's a story that's being portrayed.
this is my thing. If you know police around, why are you even shooting, period? You know they can use that. All they
Hmm.
got to do is say you pointed the gun my way, or I felt like my life was in danger or threatened. That's all they got to do.
I mean, you gotta think about it, it's a game. They're gonna cover that their ass first,
Yeah.
and then try to figure it out. Well, you got footage. That's when we kind of put our. But if there's no footage, it's my word versus a dead man's word.
Yeah.
Who's gonna win? Because it don't matter about the witnesses. It's my word versus a dead man's
And the
word.
court is gonna always back the officer. Unless he's dead in the
Yes,
wrong.
yes.
You have
He
to,
has he has a he has a 75% higher chance of success than you do.
yeah. I probably say 80 here.
Yeah, for real though, and give you the rest of the 20. So yeah, nah, a shit show. I feel like this how it go down.
Say law
I
enforcement
f-
shootings by LAPD has increased by 70% since last year. What happened in between that time? Trump. Trump took office. So why since the time Trump done took office has police shootings increased?
Shit, it's a lot more good way. But they was gonna come out that rule where it said that shit it was justified. The where if you had any incident with an officer or anything of that nature, shit, you just gonna get crucified. Basically,
Yeah. Yep.
I ain't gonna never forget. I'll never forget that they had that situation where they had that flag with black to blue. That was crazy to me.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. That back to blue movement. Yep.
That was a crazy time to me because not only are you going against these people crying for help, you basically slap them in the face saying, "We got support. We want the supporters to back us, regardless of what we're doing."
Yep.
Cause you gotta think it was really a plot on my side. Like we were really battling between laws and community, and they came out with back to blue, and people were backing
Of
the blue.
course. Cause in their mind, that's just another form of racism so they can have anything to go against black people.
Man, I'm gonna tell you how I thought I used to think. When they started that back to blue shit, I put a stick on the back of my window and rode around town. I ain't get pulled over for damn near 4 years. So this shit melted off the back of my window.
Of course. Because once they see
I'm
that,
just letting you know.
they ain't gonna
I'm
fuck with you. You a supporter. They trying to get all
little
the
did they
supporters they can get.
little did they know. I have no intentions on backing the blue, but if you gonna throw it in my face and this is you're not gonna I'm backing you. What are you gonna do? You're gonna let me go.
Yep.
Good job, guys. I appreciate y'all for defending our streets. I'm getting out of the ticket, bro.
Yep.
I got pulled. Listen here, bro. No cap. I got pulled over. I know at least probably at the most 7 times, 8 times. Oh man, slow down. Have a good day. This what I thought. This what I put in the book. This what I run in the ID. This is just a hey, slow it down. And all I can think about is it's that sticker that's on the left side of my car.
That matters to
And
them.
little do you know, I don't give a damn about this sticker. I just got the sticker in a bag one day. Like they was putting this shit in the mail.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I
I said
remember
I'm gonna
that.
put this shit on my I said I'm gonna put this shit on my car. I put this shit on my car, man. I was roaming around here free as hell. Like I had a getaway free
You got to
charge.
play the game too. You know, it's a game they play. You got to
Yeah,
play it with them. That's the only way.
yeah,
That's
yeah.
the only way.
So like I said, it is what it is,
Uh,
man. We live
what was you gonna say?
in my ice almost gone. I only got one more piece of ice left.
Oh,
Trying to enjoy it.
well, this is the last one I got for tonight anyway. Story of 18-year-old Aya Osmond from Orange Park, Florida. It's very inspiring. She beat a 2-year battle with cancer and went on to graduate from high school with honors. Despite undergoing months of chemotherapy and hospital stays, Aya graduated summa cum laude from Ridgeview High School with an outstanding 4.77 GPA. She remained dedicated to demanding international bachelorate coursework when completing assignments from a hospital bed. She shared in an interview with the Clay Today newspaper that staying busy with schoolwork and playing the piano helped distract her and put her mind at ease during treatment. Want to give a little shout out to her.
Good job,
That's
boo boo.
man, that's amazing
Good
to be
job.
able to, because you know that chemotherapy, those sessions are brutal, especially
Yeah,
for
I
somebody
heard.
that young, 18, and to
I
keep the
heard,
city
man.
work
Just take
going.
it.
Man,
It drains you. But hey, again, man. Shout out to everybody that's excelling outside, bro.
yeah,
And for her to do that, going through all that pain and that mental state, and you was able to, you know what I'm saying, make what you did happen.
yeah,
I salute you to the D, man. It's nothing more beautiful than somebody that's out here seeing the vision and going after, you know what I'm saying, throughout whatever situation you live in. That's the type of fight you want when you dealing with a cancer situation. You at
that's
the
the
heart of the
type that
line, to
becomes a
me.
real testimony. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Those
you
are
know what
the
I'm saying?
stories that we should be sharing, that we should be glorifying.
And see the thing is, let's just say if I saw it on TikTok or if I read that story like in the next year or two, my eyes gonna start watering, man. Because I honestly and truly love a good success story.
Yeah,
If you give me your back, like I said, I don't like the people like rappers. They'll give you all their background and tell you what I don't care about. You go and you honestly go against the odds where this shit really don't populate in the city, like the schoolwork, the lady under the bridge, the you know what I'm saying? That shit really means something to me, man, because at some point in your mind you told yourself, man, I'm gonna make a
yeah,
change. Or I'm gonna do XYZ. And you started excelling. You started seeing it. You started putting that shit together. You started making this shit, bro. That shit beautiful, bro. That's really a beautiful thing to not only witness, but for them to live it and still keep going. Cause you know you talking about it. At some point the crowd's gonna applaud you, they're gonna uplift you.
right,
You still gotta ignore them
right,
and keep going because it don't stop.
right. Yeah,
Cause some people get them pats on the back and they'll change
yeah,
and be like, hey, but to get that energy and you keep going, bro, that's beautiful, bro. That's something unheard of.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying? When I say unheard of, I mean it's like it's damn near 1 out of 10, 2 out of 99. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
You don't really get that type of energy,
She's
especially
now.
when you battling with something.
Yeah, yeah, especially that type of battle. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah,
to
when you
battle cancer, that's already, the pain that you get throughout your body. Then you dealing with chemo. So she had to deal with, I don't know if she went through the hair loss and a lot of them go through, but I'm pretty sure she did. But to overcome all of that and mentally still be so focused that you have a 4.77 GPA, that says a lot but about not only her, but her
shit
parents
beautiful,
as
man.
well.
I swear to God, man. That's a blessing, bro. That should be a parent's best dream to know
Right.
that your child has that much. driving them to or that they're inspired to complete because of the background that they have. You know what I'm saying? It could be a mental thing where they don't want to stay in the same situation where they at, and they just got that drive in them. But then you got the parents that actually push that shit. Man, that's beautiful, bro. That's something magical, my nigga. I'm gonna apply it every time I see it.
Yeah,
You
that's
know what
why
I'm
I just
saying?
wanted
If
to
you
bring that
doing,
up.
yeah,
Uh,
if you doing something other than the average, I'm always applaud you.
she's now cancer free and earned a full scholarship to attend New York University, where she'll be majoring in biology and pursuing her dream of becoming a neurologist. So that's what's up, man. Shout out
Man,
to young Aya.
she didn't go. We
Isaac.
didn't hear about her. She's going to be a. We didn't hear about her say she's going to be a nurse, RN.
No.
Nah, she's going after that dream, man.
Yep.
She's going after a dream, bro. She's going to be a neurologist. She's going to be. I love it, bro. You got to respect that, bro.
Dwayne say, how do you feel about John Harbaugh being the next coach for the Giants? I feel like that was the best place for him because they have a
Who?
young quarterback that he just need a little, guidance. But he showed some things this year. It was better than him going to Atlanta because Penix stayed hurt. So
Mhm.
it was either that or with Shadua, and they don't know who's gonna be the quarterback there because you still got Watson under contract. So I feel like the Giants
I'm
was
saying
probably his
how
best
though.
spot.
I'm trying to figure out how though. Like, what where would you push your door? Like,
I just can't believe they didn't trade Shadua. That
yeah,
should
that's what I'm
say a
saying. Like,
lot right
where do
there
you put them?
because now you can't really go back because of the fans unless Watson just straight out beat him out in training camp. But he never really got a fair shot in training this past training camp because the coach was more focused on Flacco and Dylan Gabriel. So he never really got a fair shot. So that's why he kind of looked the way he did in the games. Because his
Yeah.
games was basically him learning on the fly. He learning as he went. He didn't get a chance to sit down and have those reps and stuff like that during training camp because his coach didn't give it to him. His coach, I did a video about that on my other channel to where they had the same agent, the coach Dylan Gabriel and the coach of Oregon, all represented by the same agency. So that's why the ties was the way that it was. But Shador now should get a fair shot, and I think they're gonna build around him because one thing about it, it's a business at the end of the day. And he had one of the top
That is
selling
that.
jerseys in the league as a third string. Imagine him having a full training camp and being told that he's a starter. That place gonna go crazy. The,
Yeah.
the NFL don't like black confident
But
quarterbacks.
just me personally, man, I feel like it's they looking at it as profit. You know what I'm saying? They playing this shit profit wise.
Yeah. Mhm.
Why is the third string quarterback the most talked about? Period.
Popularity.
He shouldn't even be heard of.
But see, they created that themselves when they did what they did during the draft. Because all the top analysts had him either top two or top three quarterback. No further, no analyst had him below that. So for him to drop to the fifth round, that created that controversy. Because everybody knew then, okay,
Hmm.
it's some Kaepernick type stuff going on. Where they blackballed him just
Yeah.
because his daddy tried to be like Archie Manning and come out and dictate where he wanted his son to go. And they said, no, you already pulled your little stuff. See, a lot of these owners, then I found this out too. Dion threw water on the
Yeah. Yeah.
grandfather,
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
the grandfather of Kevin Stefanski's granddaughter back in the 90s. So the coach of Cleveland was married to the
Oh.
granddaughter of the grandfather that Dion threw water on. So, like all of that stuff,
Mm.
besides the agency being tied to it, and all of this stuff played a factor into it. So it was a lot.
It's gonna play a
Yeah.
factor.
If I'm married
It's gonna play a
to the
factor.
granddaughter and your daddy, oh, I got a chance to take this out on your son. You know that granddaughter been in his ear the whole time. You better not let him play. You know what I'm saying? Don't give him a shot. Don't
Yeah.
until he didn't have a choice. But I don't know. I kind of like
Again,
Harbaugh going to the Giants. I think that's a good spot for him.
yeah, I just honestly feel like they're gonna blackball him for another year or two.
Who
But
Shador?
I feel like I feel like they marketing off of him though. Just me personally, I feel like it's all a marketing scheme. I feel like they keeping him in the spotlight and treating him how they treating him because not only are you bringing views, but just like when he got when he finally got to play, did you see how much clothes that Cleveland was uh,
Yeah,
selling?
yeah. He had the number
Oh
one
my
jersey once he
God,
started
boy!
starting.
Come on,
He
man!
made 30 million just off of jersey sales.
Just
That's what he
jerseys.
made. So imagine what the Cleveland Browns made and the league made off of his jersey sales.
Exactly. Exactly, bro.
That's why he
I
ain't
feel
going
like this
nowhere.
is. I feel like this is all. I feel like all this is a big marketing scheme.
It is. It's a business
I
at the
feel
end of the
like.
day. At the end of the day.
I
That's
feel
why
like
a
they
lot
know
of
what they're doing.
Cowboys fans got to accept the fact that they may never win another Super Bowl under Jerry Jones. Because
It's the hope they keep the views alive.
you keep the team every time they play a game, they the number one watch team. If I'm Jerry, nigga, I don't give a damn about a Super Bowl. Guess what? I'm gonna make a
Yeah,
billion
now
dollars this year.
easy
Whether
because
we
they coming. They watching.
Yeah, they watch.
To a
No, I
regular
went to a
game,
Cowboy.
boy,
I
it's
went
so
to a
goddamn
game.
hurt.
They was playing Washington. The tickets was three like 280 something a piece, and that's higher up. Just so happened they had that big
Mm.
screen, and you really don't need to be close to the field in Dallas because you can see everything for what it is in Dallas, the way the field is leveled out.
But
But man,
yeah, but damn though,
that's just for those tickets. Just imagine the ones
man,
that's seasonal and they down by the field. That's $1,000 a
man,
week.
I want to try to buy my daddy and my son some tickets, bro. Man, that shit was like $700. I said
Yeah,
no, sir.
yeah,
No, it ain't nothing.
yeah,
Hey, we won't be able to see that shit over with, man.
yep.
I just don't understand how high it is outside, bro. I guess I'm tripping or something. I don't know,
No, it's
but
everything is that's just how it is now. And that's what's so crazy about the whole sports, the system of it, because the people pay for it. You know what I'm saying? Like when they get a new stadium
yeah,
built, the people are paying for that out of their taxes. That's what I don't understand. But then the billionaire ain't paying hardly nothing. He might pay 2% on it. I don't
two
get that.
percent. You got to think about all the sponsors they getting
The
award
sponsors, the
and
TV deals that they make, like
man, come on, bro. They
ticket sales, jersey
like I say,
sales,
it's a
food,
good
merchandise, like
it's
everything.
just us looking outside, looking in. It I'm always forever rub my head because I just think about how much ahead people are with the finesse game.
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
to understand how prices go up, groceries, car, just everything, bro. You
Everything but
gotta eat
wages.
it. It grinds my soul to know that I gotta pay it. And I
Yeah.
know I'm the type of person that man, if I was to see you in person, man, I would slap you, bro. Why are you doing this to me? You know what I'm saying? I can't go off on the clerk because it's not her fault.
No,
But you jack these prices, and then they jack the prices up at the worst time.
they know what they. It's a game. All of this is a game. What's your favorite sports movie? Remember the Titans. For me,
Years ago,
remember the Titans. That's gonna always
that's a
be
good one.
my. I guess because of what it meant, especially at the time that it's framed in, to where you had the blacks and the white integrating in the school, and sports pretty much brought that school together the way it did. By the end of the movie, nobody cared about race except for a few people, like
Yeah,
a little group that was in that car. But other than that, I mean, Friday
and
Night
it was
Lights
also
was
wasn't
good.
that Texas football? Was it Texas football? That wasn't Texas football, was it? No. Friday
Uh,
nights was good.
Friday Night
Don't
Lights
forget
was
about
Texas football.
don't forget about Booby.
That's Friday Night Lights. Booby
Oh, is it?
Miles.
Damn. Yeah, Booby Miles. Yeah, you're right. You're right. Uh,
That
I'm
was
trying to think of one.
that's probably number two. Well, Coach Carter number two for me. Then Friday Night Lights.
Man, I got jumped doing Coach Carter's, man. Talking about the basketball?
Yeah, that's gonna.
Yeah, I got jumped. I got jumped that night, man. I never get that movie for
what
no reason.
what happened? what
No reason. High school, man.
during the
Got
Coach
jumped
Carter
that night,
movie?
bro. Doing the Coach Carter movie that I never forget that night, man.
Damn.
I watched somebody get a mud hole stumped in their ass. Like I said, I didn't get jumped properly, but the person that they got a hold of, oh, they created a new asshole for him. They wore
Ooh,
his ass bone loose. They beat his ass so bad they came. The laws came in the classroom next.
Dwayne say any given Sunday. That's the one with Jamie Foxx and LL.
I
I like
did
that
like
one.
any given
I like
Sunday.
that one.
I did like
I
that.
forgot about that one.
I did like
That's
that.
a
I
good
did
one.
like that.
It's definitely top 10.
But you know that they said him and Jamie was really on that big fighting for real.
Yeah,
LL Cool J and Jamie.
yeah. I heard that.
Yeah,
They said they was fighting for real in
yeah,
that scene. They really was beefing.
yeah. They said it was over a pride thing too. Well, it was
Yeah,
no
because
just a black pride thing.
at that time, LL was a mega. He was, coming into his own as a star and
Yeah.
not just a rapper. Jamie was taking off because of his show and stand up. So they had the Migos.
Hmm. Yeah, they had amigo.
They had the
But
Migos.
that was a damn good movie. I ain't gonna lie, I like the replacement. The replacement was a damn good movie.
I like that one too. I just
Uh
don't remember too much about it. I'm gonna have to watch it again to get a better
yeah,
grasp on it.
Flacco and just all the motherfuckers that they brought all the subs in
Yeah, yeah,
to
yeah,
play
yeah,
the
yeah.
play the game. Yeah, that was a damn good one.
I'm gonna tell you another good one that people don't really speak about too much, but the one where it was about Kurt Warner. Let me hold on. Let me look it up.
hell, you really can't remember the you really can't forget about Little Giants. I felt hey, Kinfolk. Man, whoa.
Lil Giants was good. American Underdog is the one I'm thinking of.
I ain't never watched that one.
Yeah, you gotta watch that. It's pretty good too. But
I ain't never watched
yeah,
that one.
that's remember the Titans for me is number one. Coach Carter number two. Friday Night Lights number three. Uh
I will say that Mark Wahlberg played in the Philadelphia movie. I can't remember what it was called, but that bitch was pretty good.
talking about Moneyball, the baseball.
Nah, that was a
Oh
baseball. I'm
no,
talking
you
about
talking about when he was the wide receiver.
was he the wide receiver? I think so.
Yeah, that came back or something like that. Like he was a little older and he made a comeback.
Yeah,
That
some of
one
that
was
nature.
good too. Yeah, that one
Yeah,
was good. That was a
it's a
that was
lot. I just can't think of. I just can't think of him by. Who was Preacher Boy? What movie was Preacher Boy in? Was that Friday Night Lights?
Preacher Boy, Preacher Boy, Preacher Boy. No, that's
He
Remember the
was from
Titans
Texas.
with Preach.
Remember the Titans? Okay, okay.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. Preach
I
was
could.
Remember the
I ain't
Titans.
been.
Oh,
Okay,
Sunset Park. You remember that one with
I
old
don't
boy
remember
from
that one.
from Onyx. What
I
was
don't
his
remember that
name?
one.
Star? Was it Star? Let me see. Hold on.
Hey, you know what? Speaking of football, y'all got a little motherfucker down there that's going so goddamn hard right now, man, from DeSoto. Let me tell you something. That man there is unspoken talent. They need to make a movie about him in high school. I can't think of what his name is off back,
I don't
but
know.
he is probably by far.
I
He
got
is
a
by
partner.
far.
He be on that high school football. He be knowing like all
Hey,
the high school
ask him
players.
about him. Buddy from DeSoto started quarterback and he run that ball.
DeSoto always done had a pretty good team though since I've been in Texas.
No, this one right here different, bro.
He
I
good
ain't
though.
seen nothing like this. I ain't seen nothing like this in probably about 10 years, bro.
Mm,
I probably ain't seen it in 10 years. Bro, the man so patient and so raw with that ball. The man running for damn near 80 yards a carry.
dang. Oh yeah, he got
You
some.
think I'm lying.
He got
This
some.
man is 80 yards he is field goal per down. If
I'm gonna
they
have to
get the
check him
ball,
out.
he's liable to score on first position, bro. He is definitely something to talk about. I know you like to talk, you know what I'm saying, on your platform, you talk about people in general. He is definitely something to speak on. And they didn't put him in position until it was time for playoff season. Keep in mind, they won. They done. Listen, man. If you go back and watch the highlights on the last game,
His name
they
Corey
won, which was
Middleton.
the is that him? What you say last name was?
Corey Middleton.
Middleton. I don't think that's him. He's at number 5.
Or is it DJ? No, it ain't DJ Bailey. Now they say Corey Middleton is the DeSoto High School quarterback.
Nah, skip him. Go to the running back.
Oh, you say he a
Number
running
5.
back.
He was the quarterback, but they moved him to the running back. He's
Oh,
number 5. He was versatile.
let me see. Number 5.
They got one that's going D. They got one that's going D1. They got one that's
Oh, Sarad
they had a
Baker.
Baker. That's him. A goddamn fool.
Hmm.
Hey, listen here. You will
He
know
got
that
he
guy's
still got two
name.
more years.
He got 2 more. Listen, what I'm telling you, fam. He has
Damn.
2 more years.
So he just a
They
10th
gave
grade.
that man the appeal. Listen, they gave that man the appeal a game, 2 games before playoffs. The man put up numbers that you don't even see in a regular season, bro.
They say he got 1,500 yards and 19 touchdowns in 5 games. In 5 games. He just started starting 5 games and he got
Listen,
1,500 yards and 19 touchdowns.
I don't I don't understand how this man is not being sponsored by the IAA,
Because he
whatever
in
they
the 10th
call,
grade.
or why he is not being brought.
That's why.
Man, he should be getting offers from Oregon right now.
He do.
Listen,
He got Texas,
look,
Ohio State, uh, the big schools
but
gonna
see, he
be
just got them.
the big schools.
He just got that because he won. He just got that because he did a Michael Jordan. He played the flu season on the goddamn last game, bro, and they won the championship. The man had the flu, and when you looked at him on camera, he really had the flu. He
Dude
was
had
hurting.
four. He had 402 yards and 7 touchdowns in that game, and a 99-yard game-ending touchdown.
Hey man, look what how he did the Lobos. My team, our team.
This
Listen, man,
dude is something
we are a dominant
serious.
team. You don't understand, fam. I promise you. If you're gonna talk sports, you need to put him as the face of it because he's something different. He is a when I say he different, he different, bro.
Yeah, I
He's
see.
something that's on
He averaged nine
you
yards per
wouldn't.
carry. He finished this year with 3,200 total yards and 43 touchdowns. What the fuck? What?
Listen, bro. When he touched the ball, he stops. He's not even going 2 miles per hour, bro. He's gonna look for his hole.
So
And
he
when he
kind of
see
like
his
a
hole,
what's the dude that used to play for Pittsburgh? The running back when they had Antonio Brown, Big Ben, Bell,
I know you're talking about. Listen, bro.
Le'Veon Bell.
Listen. It looks so magical on screen, bro. Get the ball, and you would think that the game is going fast pace, and then you would just see him just jump to the left, hit a
Yeah,
hole.
patience.
99 yards. 99 yards every single time. Listen, bro, it was so bad. They ran 60 points up on us. Let's just throw it out there. And then they backed over and did it versus South Lake Curl. And that's damn near impossible.
They always
The
been a good team
man,
too.
great team. The man will come out. Listen, they will be third and goal. That man will come out of the end zone, bro, and take that bitch to the other end with ease.
I
I
gotta
have
watch it.
never seen.
Watch his highlights.
I can't listen, man. I'm speaking so highly of this man, bro, and I'm not exaggerating to you, bro. This man, no, this man is so raw. I got to give it to him, bro.
We'll be seeing him
Whoever
on
he go to
Saturday.
college with, whoever he goes to college, I'm a fan, bro. I want his jersey signed.
I hope he stay in Texas.
I
They might,
pray he stay in Texas, but I'm
but
telling
by
you,
the time he get
when
there, Arch Manning will be gone because he still got two
it
more
don't
years.
matter, bro.
I wonder who
It
he'll be.
don't matter.
they'll have to have a good quarterback, but he gonna be cold. It sounds
Listen,
like 'cause I'm looking at a lot of his
listen,
stuff
fam.
now.
Listen, fam. He is a sophomore going to 11th grade next year. If he is acting like this now, what do he do in college?
In 2 more years.
I
Imagine once he
need
get
that. I
bigger
need.
and faster. He gonna be nice. Dwayne say, "I hope the Ravens get Brian Flores." Oh yeah, now that's who they. That's who I hope they get.
Yeah,
I like
that's a
him.
good one.
I like
I
him.
give you that. That's a good one.
Yeah, I think he gonna be. We gonna see him on Saturdays. This young dude. Hopefully by then I have my other channel taken off. I can get him on the
I,
show.
pro- man, hey, look him up. Get that young man on the show, bro. I promise. And then pass him this way.
The Ravens
I come to Dallas for that one
move ahead
because
for
I
the
promise you,
yeah,
if he ain't one of the greatest to touch the field when he get up there in college, like I don't give a damn about the NFL because I feel like college is a lot more rougher. That's where you get your name at. You know what I'm saying? When you get noticed, you do show out in the NFL, but if you act bad in college, it's damn near you know because they might not play you right in the NFL, but college they gonna bang you up in there because everybody trying to get to that next level.
yeah,
If he do what I expect him to do in college, if he do what he did in high school, oh my God. Mm-mm-mm.
yeah. He look like he gonna be nice. Dwayne
I'm
say, "Did you see the
like I
movie
say,
Equalizer with Denzel Washington?" Yeah, that's one of my favorite movies of his. I watched all three of them actually.
yeah. I'll just say one, two, three. Man, I'm gonna tell you what I didn't like about the Equalizer. They made a goddamn TV show and put Queen Latifah as the Equalizer. I ain't for that.
Messed up the brand of it. You know,
Hey man, I'm not. Uh, no,
and then
no.
it ain't that it was her. They should have put somebody younger, in my opinion, because she seemed limited in that role. It was only so much she can do as far as fight scenes and stuff like that because she's older. So that's the whole reason
I
why
don't know what
Denzel
the
got
end
away
game
from it.
was.
They should have.
Yeah, I don't.
That's
I don't know what the role was.
the thing is, they try to put women in the men's positions now. If you notice, look what they did to Black Panther. Instead of recasting another man as Black Panther, they gave it to the sister. Horrible idea.
Yeah,
Marvel tried to
they
put
should have.
the women in the lead roles, Captain Marvel and all of them. They went backwards. Every time they do that, it don't fit. If the character and I
But Disney said that they were gonna do that, bro. They said that they were gonna concentrate on more of the LGBTT,
mhm,
LQT community, and they were gonna focus on women more. And what we're
that
seeing on Disney is that, and
not the
it's
same.
transpiring drastically. And what I realized is, and the reason why Disney can't make another hit, make hits like that, is because the person that we're looking for to make those hits owns DreamWorks. He's at DreamWorks. That's why DreamWorks so many good cartoons that we watch and think that they coming from Disney, but now it's DreamWorks.
Yeah, they different.
And Disney ain't making not a nan another hit. Think of a hit. We had Frozen and all that shit, but I mean, that's girl films.
Yeah,
Think of a think of a
they
man
they
film
they
that we
got
didn't
away
had
from
that.
that core audience and tried to relate too much to an audience that really didn't even matter as much as they thought that it would. And that's what became their problem.
Yep,
Because if they would have stuck with the male-centered audience, the traditional man, and kept everything the way that it was, they would have never fell off. But because they tried, like even with the
yep,
Hulk, they brought She-Hulk in, which is she's in the comics, but they tried to make her like she was a little bit better than Hulk. That's
yep.
where they messed up.
I damn sure ain't like the Hulk. The Hulk was ass.
Man,
Just him in general. Now the old
they
Hulk,
watered him
I
down.
loved him.
Who?
The Avengers Hulk crushed my soul, bro. I was a real Hulk fan. Then when the Avengers got a hold of Hulk, they just flushed him.
Once once see the Hulk, the first movie with the other dude, Edward Norton, that's the movie of the
Yeah.
Hulk that I like. But once they brought
Yes.
him
That's
in,
that's the Hulk you know.
and see, they could only do
Man,
so much with him because Universal got his rights.
yeah, they had the rights. But this the problem though. Man, they had the man so timid. The part that I didn't like was They tried to make it seem like he had control, but then he didn't have control, but then he didn't have control. That shit that pissed me off
Yeah,
because he'll be like, ah, you don't know what the Hulk will do. You know, you can't do this. But then at the same time, you out here acting like you know you in control. I mean, and then when you did get control, you got softer than a cookie.
yeah,
You let this man beat you up, and you were scared to come outside again. You the
yeah.
Hulk,
Are you talking
bro.
about Thanos?
Thanos did beat your ass, bro. He did. But you your ass whoop, fam.
I
Come
would have thought that they was gonna
nah,
give
bro.
him.
Hell
I thought
nah,
they was gonna
man.
make it like a rematch to where Hulk get his revenge and fight Thanos, and this time he win, but then the third fight he lose. You know, something like that. Shit, that nigga never fought Thanos again. He was like, man, fuck that.
Man, that nigga ain't man, that nigga didn't do
Dude was begging
nothing,
him. He
bro.
said,
He
no.
was scared. Man, that man he didn't even want to fight Thanos partners.
Mm-mm. He didn't want to come out
The
against
less
none
than.
of them. He was like, nah, forget
None
that.
of them. You out here bullying on Iron Man and Loki and all them, but you ain't trying to touch Thanos. I ain't, Marvel lost me. Marvel done lost me in the last probably 5 movies that it made.
Ever
10
since
movies,
Endgame,
hell.
I'm a big fan of Wolverine when they did the movie Logan. Yeah, I just hate that they ended it too
They
soon, but that
watched
was
Logan.
a lot of that was Fox. You know what I'm saying? Like what went
Yeah.
on with X-Men and stuff like that. A lot of that was Fox because they had the rights of them before Disney bought them out. But
Mhm.
now,
Then
so
they flushed Wolverine.
they brought him back in the Deadpool movie, and now they're gonna make him one of like the anchors of because the next saga is gonna be about the X-Men. They're gonna kind of get away from the Avengers a little bit, start focusing on the X-Men.
To me, I feel like X Men was better than all of them anyway. At the beginning, I was a
Yeah.
real X Men fan. Now, don't get me wrong. The beginning of the Avengers, I was all for it. They was, you know what I'm saying? They was right, but I feel like they flushed Wolverine too. When they put that Wolverine and Deadpool movie together, and they tried to make it seem like Wolverine was just a drunk. Nah, let me take it back. The Wolverine movie, they made it seem like Wolverine was like that. Man, Wolverine was a soldier, bro. He gonna go.
They
I don't like how they carrying our
Now they finna
characters.
redo it and recast all of them, make them younger. You know, they gonna redo everything, but by then, will it be too late? You know, like for me, yeah, that's why it's gonna be different for this next generation because they gonna see the reboot. They gonna see the new X-Men and the new Avengers and all that. They're not gonna know the Avengers that we came up with. You know what I'm saying? The same Captain Marvel and Robert Downey Jr. as Iron Man, and all of that is about to
Mhm.
change.
Man, they recast these niggas. They ain't so much of the circle. They recast these fools into the new roles into the new episodes. That's
Yeah,
Donnie is the new Doom. Captain America coming back into play. Man, it's time to switch the scenes, man. It's time for some new narratives, bro.
they
It's
well
time
see
it's
they
time to switch
found
it up,
out
bro.
that trying that route, fans wasn't ready for it yet because they got away from it too fast. How they made Captain
But
America
you can't
old.
go back to it though.
Now you have to in order to save your franchise because those were
I don't wanna see it.
the core actors. And now it's like, okay, you got to give that group one last hurrah to save the franchise and then bring the reboot when they should have been doing that
I don't,
from the start. But
I don't want to see him, bro,
they,
because you killed them off.
yeah,
You killed them off, bro. I was good. I was no say I was sad when Tony got up out of here, man. I was hurt. You know what I'm saying that they changed the scenes up, but to bring them back as new characters, man, nah, bro. I feel like somebody else deserved that role.
yeah.
I feel like
I don't like how they did
no,
Jonathan
you don't
Majors
for real.
because
And then he won the case, and y'all still ain't brought him back.
he won. That's the thing. The only thing he got charged with was when he put her back in the car, she hit her head on the door. So that's what they would try to charge him with, that form of assault. But other than that, he actually beat the cases. and they still didn't get a man his job back. But yet
Man, like I said, that's
you have people, other people that do worse stuff, and they still get
regularly,
roles.
regularly.
But man, that's
Like
all
I
I
say,
got
man,
for
I
tonight.
just
I don't know if it's something else you want to add or whatever.
nah, man, we good for the night, man. We're gonna get back in the groove next week, man. I'm gonna be back at the shop. I know something gonna happen outside of where we gonna roll with it and flow with it, and it's gonna jump like Jordan. But for now, man, Birds, we good over here. You know what I'm
All
saying?
right. Man, appreciate those that have been with us. The few that was with us tonight, stuck with us. If you ain't already subscribed to the channels, subscribe to the Berg View podcast and the Black Club. Hit that like button, turn on notifications.
Uh-huh.
Follow us. We'll be back here next Wednesday. We might work on something where we start doing more than one day a week because I know
Yeah,
what
yeah,
it
most
was
definitely.
tonight. Tonight, they had Netflix. So Nightcap did some kind of special with Netflix tonight. It was called Single
Uh,
Me Out or
s-
something like that.
so
So
speaking of Netflix, not to cut you off, bro. Got you. So Netflix is gonna start pushing podcasts. I don't know if you heard about that
okay,
or not, but you might want to go look that up. So they finna start pushing podcasts. I read an article on that. What was it last night or whatever it was? I read an article on it, and they said that they finna start pushing podcasts out. And I forgot what all they said you got to do, but
I'll look into it.
they're gonna push the word. They're gonna push it to where they kind of like YouTube, where they push the channels. So I think they said like everybody who's in it, and they got certain qualities about their video and XYZ to where you know what I'm saying? They ain't asking for like top tier quality. They ask for like good quality. And as long as you meet these standards, you can,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying, be on Netflix and put your platform on Netflix type shit.
So that's why they did that little deal. I guess they were starting it out with Shannon and Ocho Nightcap. That's who was on tonight. And so I figured it was gonna be like a lot less traffic because of that. A lot of people went to go watch that. Yeah,
Mhm.
they started that tonight.
Also, it's on
Yeah.
Netflix.
They got a I saw the other day.
Oh, yeah, they started
Yeah,
it.
they already started it. They got a little deal that they did with Netflix that they gonna be doing. They had a lot of people on there too, like bunch of celebrities. So I knew the traffic tonight was gonna be a little slower than it normally do.
Oh yeah, it's all good, man. We here. You know what I'm saying? Like I say, with my platform, man, I'm gonna run my platform for a while. Like I said, I've been getting a few views on Facebook, but I'm gonna try to run my plan. I'm gonna try to step into this music side and start doing artists coming up there singing and doing XYZ on my
Yeah,
platform. And if that don't work, man, shit, sound like we're gonna be here Wednesday and every other night. Just bounce off our platforms, and I'm just gonna stick to that with one mic, cause
yeah,
I'm and catering, liquor and the drinks and the water and trying to get people to come sit down. Shit,
yeah,
that's a hassle. But I'm all for it. But like I say, I got other ways I can try to make some
yeah.
work too though.
Yeah. I haven't started it yet, but I had a platform where I was gonna try to do some kind of like American Idol. I have our own
Mhm.
version of it. So I've been trying like other stuff to bring it in, but it just, it's gonna take just getting out to the people and keeping it going, being consistent with it.
Another thing, how far you know what Trinidad? You know what Trinidad is? It Trinidad, Texas. It's not that far from.
Uh-uh.
But I will say this. So I did an interview. I think Saturday was it? Whatever day it was. It's called Honey Network. They doing a reality show, kind of like Zeus Network with the baddies and
Yeah.
shit. They want me to do the reunion. If you want, you can sit down and we can do the co-hosting or
Yeah.
whatever. You know what I'm saying? They want me to come down there and do an episode. It's like 45 minutes from me, so it's probably about another 45 hours from you too,
Yeah.
because it's kind of like by Greenville.
Yeah. Just let me
So
know.
yeah, I'll let you know what I'm saying. Like I said, I've been working and trying to get in position. I'm finna start. Like I said, I'm finna start doing commercials too. So I'm gonna try to make it to where the platforms can eat. You know what I'm saying? I'm try to find something for us down there in Dallas too. And like I say, once it all pan out, we all get this shit to going, man. I'm gonna trade this shit off and top it off to 2026, and we're gonna try to make something
Yeah,
work.
already. Yeah, man. I appreciate you being on the show, stopping by. Appreciate y'all that tuned in with us. We'll be here next week, next Wednesday, 9 p.m. Central Time, 9 p.m. Y'all check us out.
9 p.m.
Peace.
All right, y'all.